Just kidding. There's no actual information on there. Spooky Halloween. Chad, is this lighting too scary for y'all? It's too scary. Yeah, I know. My lights are broken, so we're stuck on green. So for the spooky Halloween ambiance, I decided to go with Devil Red. Let me do that. That was a bad take. Devil Red. That was cringe. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it like this. Why is this like... Oh. Oh. No, I'm just kidding. This is stream number 5 since I haven't paid for Streamlabs Ultra and it's still letting me multi-stream. Normally I edit these style videos, but I got 3 days till Halloween, and I won't be streaming on Halloween because that's a little Halloween date night. So I, just the whole stream going in the ghost react footage, unedited, did. Because I'm not gonna have time to get it all done. Should have done this like a week ago, but I'm trying to stream something spooky every night until Halloween. Top 10 videos to scare your mama. Oh god. Alright, well, I guess we'll just start with the most recent. 7 months ago? Dude, is he alive? I want to know what his upload schedule is, because it's Halloween, bruh. The month of October, not a single upload. Oh, 3 days ago. Wait, why did it say 7 months? Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. Yeah, 3 days ago. Okay, I was going to say, bro, there's no way Nuke didn't upload. I was scrolled down a bit. Yeah, that's what it was. It was like this. I was going to say, there's no way he's not uploading for Halloween. That would be insane. His whole brand is literally spooky. Okay, cool. I'm going to try to bust through all these top 4 if I don't get sleepy before then. Or something.
A TikTok user named Keely says she often gets motion alerts from the security camera in her basement. But every time she checks the video, there's nothing there. Except this time.
Except this time. I swear to God. If it's a god dang dog or a cat. I don't know where I was going with that. I was trying to make like some sort of bit out of it. Good job, Goose Cheesy. The kick chat going wild. Stupid. Alright, spooky basement with our spooky vision. We got the Devil Red spooky vision lighting going on. Oh my god, what the fuck is... Pause. We just started. That is somebody intruding into your house, bro. This is when you throw on the NVGs and grab the GET. Because somebody's breaking in. What the hell? Normally these motion detections on these cameras are so bad that it's literally nothing. But this is a whole ass person. No, I didn't fucking see it. Thanks for brightening it. It actually looks harder to see with the brightening.
Slowly climbing up the stairs from Keely's sub-basement. Strangely enough, the motion sensing camera didn't detect any...
Bro genuinely crawled through the basement windows and broke into a house. That is not a good specter. That is a human ass flesh being.
After this single clip.
That is a flesh person!
Now it's worth mentioning that Keely has been posting on TikTok for over 4 years and has never posted anything paranormal before or after this one video. So, just what is that climbing the stairs? Let me know what you think. Shadows in the Chateau.
I want to look at the comments.
Rogers has spent the last...
I want to see if anybody commented anything on it. Are we even 3 minutes in? No, we're not even a minute in. Bro, nobody's gonna talk. Nobody genuinely is just, bro. that firsten was deaths and intruder. Yeah, GG. Top comment. Let's go.
Last 5 years restoring a 14th century
I hate
French
how
chateau
Opera does
in
this.
Limousin,
Like, yes, I know how
France.
full screen works.
It's a massive project that they've been documenting over on their YouTube channel, Chateau de Montmonier. Now, to be very clear, their YouTube channel isn't about ghosts or the paranormal. It's all about renovations and daily life in the French countryside.
Seems like a
But
lot to
one night,
renovate.
things take a very strange turn. Lisa becomes convinced that there's a mouse running around in the chateau's old boot room, but Ted insists that he hasn't seen any signs of a mouse. So, to settle the debate,
It was a ghost mouse.
Lisa sets up a camera to record the room overnight, hoping to catch the mouse on tape.
We didn't catch the mouse. There was no mouse last night.
That's because it was a ghost mouse. You fool.
However, there is something
The worst
else we
type
did
of specter.
catch. And
You need a ghost elephant for it to be scary.
yeah, I'm gonna go and get.
She's using DaVinci Resolve.
What are we looking at? Right. So let me start playing. So this is from last night. This is me setting the camera up. So I'll set the camera up so you can see the hole in the corner. Can you see it?
Just vlogging on your security cam.
I'm off to bed. It's very late.
Imagine if she did one of those like, "Hi me, oh hello." See?
So we'll see whether we catch this mouse out in the morning, and then Ted will have to believe me that there is something running above our bedrooms. I'll see you all in the morning. Good night.
It better be a
Instead
full
of
ass
filming a mouse,
demon.
Lisa's camera ends up catching something very different.
Now you heard me put the latch on the door there.
Yeah, it sounded like it, yeah.
What happened
so
5
the
minutes
sensor
later?
light's gone out.
Right.
So I'm going to forward this bit because it's about 2 hours. Well, it is 2 hours 27 minutes into filming last night. Now we went to bed about midnight.
Oh, it's the
so
dog.
this
I was
would
like,
be
bro,
about
there's the
2,
demon grunting in the
2:30.
security
This
camera.
happens.
Oh! I didn't hear the latch click.
Now, you heard
Sick
the latch
fishing
go off the
string
door.
trick.
There's-
Yeah.
And that's the
Oh, you know what? Hold on. Ready? We're gonna catch a ghost on camera. We're about to catch a ghost on camera right now. Hold on. You know what? That was kind of dumb. We're gonna need to add a source. Adding a source. Display. No, not display. Video capture. Add a source. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now we're gonna make it bigger. Ready? We're about to catch a ghost on camera. You ready for this? Wait, hold on. This is not gonna go in the way that I was thinking it was gonna go. Alright, let's see here. Let me get some line here. Let me get some line, chat! Yeah, alright. Good thing I have these big ass bass hooks on here. You ready, chat? We're about to catch a ghost! It's haunted! It's haunted! Whoa, Lord! Oh my God! Ah! Ghost caught on camera. Now that I actually have a fishing rod and some fishing line, I'm just gonna start an anonymous ghost page, and I'm just gonna like reel in. I was reeling it the wrong way. I'm just gonna reel in some fucking. I'm gonna reel in some chairs and stuff, and just like act like my apartment's haunted, and see how many people believe that shit. That's gonna be wacky. It's gonna be wacky tobacco. Ghost caught on camera.
Motion sensor like.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, what? There's shadow there.
Yeah.
Yes, I can see a shadow moving across it.
Yeah.
Where? I don't see a shadow.
Keep watching.
Oh,
Whoa!
that's got to be an animal or something, isn't it?
That was a
How?
big shadow for an animal.
How? You
And
must. You
how
can't.
can
you
an
can't-
animal get up
You
so-
can't. You can't.
He knows that she's pranking him.
I put the latch on because you heard the latch go on,
Yeah.
and you
Yes, you put the latch on because you heard the latch go on, but we never heard the latch go off. Think about that one.
heard the latch come off.
I didn't actually hear the latch come off, but
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, exactly. Caught red-handed. Okay, well, she just unlatched it from behind the door for the footage.
You hear the latch?
Right. Yeah.
The door open. Now to push that door open, that's the heavy door. You've got to push it inwards. So somebody's got to be standing there to be able to open that door.
Yeah.
And there's nobody standing there.
I know. I've never known that. Door
Yeah,
swing
because
open
hold on.
its own.
All right. Ready,
And the other thing
ready.
is-
We're gonna catch another ghost on camera. Are you ready for this? Hold on. How did the door open? Let's look at this again. Okay, so she says it's a heavy door. It's a heavy door. Somebody's got to be standing there to open this. You ready? We're about to catch another ghost on camera. That's insane. We just caught a ghost on camera. We just caught a ghost on camera. That door is too heavy. Somebody's got to be able to push it. There's no way. Unbelievable.
You hear the latch?
Right. Yeah.
He's
The
like,
door
yeah,
open.
yeah, yeah.
Now to push that door open, that's the heavy door. You've got to push it inwards. So somebody's got to be standing there to be able to open that door.
Yeah.
Right.
And there's nobody standing there.
I know. I've never known that door swing open on its own.
No. And the other thing is,
Hold on. What was their channel? Chateau de Montmagner. Okay, good. It was in YouTube Creator Studio. Chateau de Montmagner. There it is. What did we catch on camera? Let's see. 31,000 views. Okay, this was 2 years ago. This was 2 weeks ago, 4 days ago. Look at the viewership drop. 6,000 views to 31,000 views to 90K. And 2 years ago from 90K from Vantage Chateau Thriving Business. 2 years... 2 weeks, is that the... Yeah, Shocking Footage is the same one. So you can see they get a consistent, like, almost 10,000 views here. And even less, they're stuck in the, like, believe it or not, 1,000 views is easy to get out on Shorts. Like how TikTok has a 300 view prison, YouTube Shorts has a 1,000 view prison. So they just had a considerable drop in viewership, and they needed something to boost their number back up. And it didn't... Where was... Two dreamers ruined playing it. Yeah, and it worked because it's like, oh, spooky ghost footage. But yeah, you could see their viewership immensely dropped, and they needed something to get those numbers back up. And so they were like, oh god, our chateau is haunted. So, and that is so easy to fake. Unless there's something crazy that happens after, besides just a door opening.
Unexplained shadow seems to glide across the room, and actually...
Where's the shadow?!
Latches and opens. A motion-sensing light turns on, and a creepy, unexplained shadow seems to glide across the room.
What shadow?!
Move the camera. Lisa says... Opens. A motion-sensing light turns on, and a creepy, unexplained shadow seems to glide across the room.
I'm gonna be honest. Did you see it? There's nothing there. There's nothing there.
You know, it's the shadow that got me to anything.
Oh my god.
The shadow walk. I don't care.
That's weird, isn't it?
I don't.
That is just
What shadow?
I don't
bonkers.
care.
The door to the room unlatches, seems to glide across. A motion-sensing light turns on, and a creepy, unexplained shadow seems to glide across the room, and actually...
I mean, I guess.
Move the camera.
That could literally be
Lisa
anything.
says that despite the eerie incident, there's nothing to worry about, and the Chateau de Montmorency
It's even harder to see when you darken the image
Yay.
and boost the
is open for
saturation.
guests.
We have lived here for 5 years and never had any ill feeling whatsoever.
No, I can't
But-
say that there is.
but-
If it wasn't them faking their dog knows how to open the latch, it was the dog. That shadow was low.
Called something else.
Now, as for Ted, he's not...
Also, how the fuck would you catch a mouse on camera at this angle? We're still stuck on like the second video, but Jesus Christ. In what
The door
universe?
open- Somebody's got to
That door.
pod. So
door to...
I don't care.
In what universe is this the angle to catch a mouse? Unless they thought the mouse was up here. Maybe? No.
that's weird, isn't it?
I don't.
That is
They just wanted to
bonkers
make some big views on something.
camera.
Which is fine.
A is
whatsoever else.
Spooky ghosts.
If I don't. Yeah.
the figure in the frame. At Mayaka River State Park in Sarasota,
That's a fire name for like a song. The figure in the frame.
Florida, visitors have long claimed to see a pale, ghostly figure drifting silently through the park. In this next clip, Alicia Galvin stands inside one of the park's historic 1930s log cabins while her boyfriend films. He catches something truly chilling.
I just realized I could split these clips up.
This place is so cool, isn't it? Yeah. What the? Somebody in there with you?
I missed it. I sold. I got my spooky
This place
vision
is
on.
so cool, isn't it? Yeah. What the?
Oh my god, it was Dobby!
This place is so cool, isn't it?
Dobby with the fent fold. Master has given Dobby some fent.
This place is so cool, isn't it?
Oh no, in no way.
This place is so cool, isn't it? What the? Somebody in there with you?
God. Oscar-winning acting right there.
Behind Alicia, a pale white figure seems to walk through the old cabin before vanishing into thin air. So did they catch the park's legendary ghost? Is it a trick of the light?
Oh, the
Or
park has
just
legendary
clever
ghosts.
editing? You decide. Night
It looks like a PNG just flies across the screen and they like
concerned
darken
mother says
the...
that her young daughter
turn down
Cora
the
has recently
contrast and
been
everything
suffering
on it.
from intense night terrors. Their family doctor suggested she record one of the episodes so they could get a better idea.
The
of
only
what might be
issue with the
happening.
demon
So one night she's filming little Cora,
lighting
and
is-
she captures something truly
It
chilling.
does not hold focus well. I think I saw this clip somewhere.
I'm scared. scared?
Was that after or before the crying?
Are we scared, baby? Come on, here, big girl.
I was getting her back to her room so she could feel comfortable sleeping in there again. Bro, just let your daughter stay the night if she's genuinely scared. Kids get scared.
Come on, big girl.
I was so afraid of ghosts when I was a child. I slept in my mom's bed till I was like 7.
There's the vent right there, baby. See? The vent
The haunted
pushes
vent.
the door. You're fine, okay? You big girl? Don't be scared, just remember. Baby Lenny's here, mommy's here. We're all gonna be together in the same house. It's gonna be okay. Let's go to bed.
I still got the camera on Ghost Vision. There we go.
What's wrong, Cora? Sweetie.
She's staring at the window. There's a Wendigo out there. You need to burn the whole property down.
You're scaring me.
She's gonna turn. There's gonna be something in the window.
As the mom goes to walk her daughter back to her room, the door suddenly starts to swing shut on its own.
Fishing
She
string.
brushes it off,
But I'm gonna
thinking
be
it must
honest,
just
I have
be
no
the
idea how
air
you-
vent. But when they reach
how you would
Cora's
fake
bedroom,
the,
little girl refuses to go inside, just staring
you would
toward
fake
the
the
window in
blinds.
fear.
That's gotta be an
And without
elaborate
warning,
rig
the
setup.
blinds
Like,
slam
okay,
shut. The mother
like, how the fuck do you do the playback speed? 0.25.
on its own.
On the
She
door.
must just be the air. When they reach Cora's bedroom, the little girl refuses to go inside.
Did you see it?
Here
we go.
Warning, the blinds slam. Warning, the blinds slam. Warning, the blinds slam.
Why is there just a number 5 sitting right here? Is that how old she is? Dude, the fucking... They close upwards. That's actually... Okay, that is, that's a hard one to do. You would need fishing line here, 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 and have them, like, connect here, tie them all together, and then have the string run up over the ceiling fan, and then you, like, pull it down over the ceiling fan, so that way the tension reverses and goes up. That's the only way. I mean, you know, it's 100% possible, but like that just is a lot of effort.
Shut. The mother and daughter.
And not something I like.
Screaming from the room.
That was hard too, because like you would actually have to sit there and
Viewers notice
think about
something
that
the
one.
mom
Not only that, but
does.
traumatize your
She tells
daughter.
her daughter she's a big girl.
Ah, it's a
faint
ghost.
little voice seems to whisper back. Listen closely.
Big girl. It's okay.
No, burn the whole house down, destroy it. Even if it's not a ghost, the wind just can't be whispering things like that. Burn the whole place down.
It's okay. It's okay.
When the mom examines the footage, she notices something else. The air conditioning wasn't even running when that door closed.
Oh
So, AC
no!
was not
Houses have drafts, though.
on when the door closed.
It's very loud. And you can hear it coming from the vent.
Some skeptics in the video comments suggest that the blinds are probably remote controlled. So, the mom posts another.
I didn't even think about that, but also if they're remote controlled, they gotta be broken. There's no way your blinds would be shutting that fast and hard. Like, them bitches made an earthquake.
Go inside, just staring toward the window.
Like,
in
listen to
fear.
this.
Then, without warning, the blinds slam shut. staring toward
Oh, maybe it was an added sound effect. Hold on.
What's wrong, Cora? Sweetie, what are you afraid of? You're scaring me, honey. I don't see anything.
That was kind of violent for automatic blinds. Okay, we're doing some research here. We're researching automatic blinds for Windows. Let's see a video of these, Johns. Dude, no, because these are automatic blinds my ass. I'm not saying it's a demon, chat, but none of these automatic blinds are that style. I know those kind of blinds. I've used them before. You just slide. You have to slide the thing up. These automatic blinds all have like a system they drop down from, whereas like those blinds literally have a lever. Why would you put a lever on them if they're automatic? Yeah, the only way that would work is like a fishing string rig where you have a string on each handle tied together to a center string to go over. Which again, you have to be really creative to think of that, because I'm pretty creative and I think of ways to fake ghost videos just to see what would happen. And I don't even think my brain would even put 2 and 2 together like that. Not to mention traumatizing your daughter like that. Like she's never gonna want to go to sleep ever again. Like if you're gonna scare her for some internet clout.
As the
That's
mom
ridiculous.
goes to walk her daughter back to her room, the door suddenly spares.
Oh, we already saw this part.
Big girl, a fake zoning. Sticks in the video posts another that suggests that the blinds are probably remote controlled. So the mom posts another clip to prove them wrong. But things get a little weird.
Oh, there just so happened to be a there just so happened to be another ghost interaction when she's trying to show the blinds are
I'm going
automatic.
to show you the blinds, which
You couldn't just show the
back up
blinds.
to demonstrate how they are closed. It's not electronic. It's not battery.
Yeah, they got the
powered.
handle. Ah!
That's not creepy.
Yeah, this might be a real ghost, guys. Show us there's no fishing string. Go on, put your arm. You go like this with your arms by the doorknob.
So, to close these blinds, you have to touch it and close it like that. That is the
Yeah,
only
that's
way
what
to
I'm
close
saying.
these blinds. There are no batteries or remotes here at all. No wires. You have to touch it and you have to close it like this.
No, why would you
And
put
there's
no
way
AI
I could've done
either?
that Since I was standing on the opposite
With
side
people,
of the room.
were people saying it's
There's
AI
no way I
generated?
could've closed all the
Golly, dude! Imagine you
The mom
fake
says they
Imagine you actually fake a ghost video and you put a lot of effort into faking it, and somebody just goes, "Yup, that's AI. That's AI." That would be so insulting. It's bad enough that it's a fake ghost video. Cool, whatever. But to say it's AI, brother, I put work into this ghost
plan to
video.
move out of the house
AI.
as soon as possible. But what do you think? Is little Cora being haunted by some dark entity? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. If you see
I'll take
something
elaborate
you think
hoax
would
for
be
20.
perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official, and be sure to tag me only
Maybe I'll post a ghost video on Halloween.
at nukestop5official, because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. A mist that moves. Chris Netzel does daily live streams from graveyards around Fort Worth, Texas, using a Spirit Box app
I
to try
swear to
and
God,
contact
a
ghosts.
miss that moves
Now, to
reminds
be
me of that
honest,
one dude.
I'm
I don't know
not
if
such a
any of
fan
y'all have
of
ever
ghost
seen that
apps,
TikTok.
But during one late night,
Okay, hold on. You know what? I don't want to pull up my actual TikTok. We'll just go. Oh, that's the live. Whoops. Okay, we'll just pull up the actual TikTok. See, this is why I didn't want to pull it up. Goddamn ICE. Okay, I'm so sick of politics on social media. Why did none of that type?
I don't know where the ghosts are at, bro. I can't find them. It's possessing me. I don't know where the ghosts.
Why did they take a sped up one?
I don't know where the ghosts are at, bro.
Why is there
I can't find them?
Oh god, you get the bit. I'm surprised that.
Oh my god, there's a ghost. There's a ghost. Do you guys see that? There's a ghost.
As soon as I saw that this was Ghost Mist, or whatever, what was the title?
Now, Fort Worth, Texas, that moves.
A mist that moves. That's immediately what I thought of.
Graveyards around. Now, to be honest, I'm not such a fan of ghost apps. But during one late night stream, Chris captures something that's a lot harder to dismiss.
It's nice to talk to you. Whoa.
Bombings.
Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Okay, that's a little bit different than a vape cloud.
1920s. You are amazing. Mortuary. Right. It just said right.
As Chris approaches an old gravestone, a small white figure about...
Why does the app have to give them, like, terrifying voices? All of that interaction was just The Conjuring right there. What the fuck?
the size of a child seems to walk out from
That
behind
was
the tree
just...
and just vanish. Chris doesn't see it, but after his live audience points it out, he reviews his footage and is shocked.
He was live when that happened. That's crazy.
Paranormal versus pets. Troy Legault says that his house is haunted by a very active poltergeist.
That's what I need. I need a security camera that has the body tracing images. That would be so cool to catch something like that. Oh, the ceiling fan! Oh, my camera's blocking it. I feel like I've seen this one somewhere else. The ceiling fan turned on and it created a draft. This probably is done. Yeah, no, see. Now, if the body tracker stays... Or is that just for motion? Does it only highlight motion? Hold on, because...
House is haunted by a very active
maybe it only
poltergeist.
tracks motion, but even if it only tracks motion, there would be motion from... I just pointed at my screen like y'all could see. There'd be motion from the door to the chair. Meaning that there's... Meaning that he's got some fishing line tied around the areas that are moving. Because if it tracks motion, you would see and it was a specter going from the basement to the chair, then moving the chair around, you would see a constant square of motion tracking it. Just like how it tracks him walking. The fact that it tracks motion and not bodies, but is only tracking the motion when objects move, it's definitely got to be fishing line. Because you would literally... Oh, too far.
Poltergeist.
You see, the entire time,
says that his house
the
is
entire
haunted
time
by a
he's
very
moving,
active
it's on him.
poltergeist. More intense as the weeks go by.
Stupid. Oh Lord, he's an airsofter. He's got the airsoft gun. I wonder what kind of, that looks like the cheap Game Face MP5 rig. Trying to tell the demons to stay back. He plays like that. Wait, was the airsoft gun? No, that.
In his home have only gotten more. Troy says that these strange incidents in his home have only gotten more intense as the weeks go by.
So you tell me this is weeks later, and you got the same chair in the exact same place. The only difference is the bench and like this cup slightly moves. Like he has like set it up. How is this? Like this backpack chair moves, but everything is still where it was, and this is supposed to be weeks later. Let's see the date.
Troy says that these strange incidents in his home have only
922 on the
gotten more
bottom.
intense as the weeks go by.
9:54, or is that the hour? Hold on, I'm dumb. Yeah, it's the
Troy
same
says
day.
that these strange incidents in his home have only gotten more intense as the weeks go by.
If maybe they like just mean in general and not for this specific instance, but that's just a weird like frame of reference to say in the video when the dates are the exact same. It's just a dumb little nitpick. Okay, so yeah, his kid left the airsoft gun there because obviously he's got a kid. The kid's home from school with a backpack. Why was his first reaction to go into the basement to check if you notice some things are moved around? First off, if I came into my house and I noticed my furniture was moved around, I'm going straight to this back wall and grabbing a piece off of it before searching anything else. Unless he keeps his guns in the basement. Yeah, he went down there to pick up the fishing line and pull the fishing line. Now he's gonna be like, oh my god! Oh my god, he leaves! Your kid's at home!
Lately, Troy says that the poltergeist has
Just
even
leaves
started
his
trying to
children.
interact with
Runs
his poor
away.
little dog.
Oh, I love it when dogs do the head tilting. Oh, he got more than one puppy. That is what that dog is spooked though for sure. Wait, pause. Hold on.
Interact with his poor
I already
little
caught this.
dog.
Okay, see the dog is spooked. Something pops up down here. What is that? What is that? What was that? What is this cube that just manifests and disappears? Look at this. What the fuck was that? What is this? I want to say it's part of the like the security program. Like maybe it highlights in a different way, but like no, what the fuck? Hold on. I have a theory. But let's just look at this playback speed. That is a terrifying sound. Okay, look, you see this? If this isn't somebody wearing like a blue screen, you know, like a green screen but blue, like how they did back in the day, this is part of like a CGI software of some sort, like maybe Blender. I don't know Blender too well, but whatever this is, he forgot to edit it out. Whatever tool he's using to edit these videos, he forgot to edit it out. And I'm not talking Duke's Top 5, I'm talking the dude that made his supposed ghost caught on camera. Caught in 4K, bud. Caught in 4K! We got the CGI in there before the ball moves. Why does the dog look like that? Why does the dog look like that? No. That dog was making a weird face, like he smelled some poop. What the fuck? Run, Oreo! The demon's in the bathroom! Just casually goes behind the table. Yeah, that dog's definitely freaked out. Fishing string.
In the clip, it seems like something wants to play, but Troy's dog wants no part of it. The dog just growls and walks away as objects in the kitchen come crashing down behind him. And now, this brings us to something interesting. It's often said that cats and dogs are more sensitive to the supernatural, that they can see things that we can't. In these next clips, we'll look at a few more pets who might just be seeing the other side. First up, Miley Riso says that she's been experiencing some strange...
Alright, ready? We're gonna catch another ghost on camera. We're about to catch another ghost on camera. You ready for this? Ghost Caught on Camera, Volume 3. Okay, so let's just say that this little frog lure is an object that I tied to this fishing string. Okay? And we're gonna place said object on the shelf. I need a little more slack. Okay. You ready? Ghost Caught on Camera. Oh Lord! It just flew off the shelf! Call an exorcist! It just flew off the shelf! Caught you $1. Did you hear that? The ghost caught me $1. I really need to get me like a wireless headset or something. What's funny is I don't even know how that looked. Especially with the camera being all blurry from the dim red light. I don't even know how that looks, so I can't wait to watch that back.
Things in her home, and she thinks it might be haunted. One night, her cat suddenly starts acting up in the kitchen, like it's seeing something that Miley can't. It goes wild, knocking things over, hissing, and even scratching her.
Nah, that's just
Miley
a
grabs
cat
her
being
phone
cat.
and starts recording as the cat just keeps freezing.
Why did Nuke add the
Seeming
cat
to
sound
sense that
effect?
there is something dangerous nearby.
Oh no. No, that is not a cat being a cat. That cat is threatened. I thought it was just gonna be like the zoomies. That cat is tweaking. He's the biggest Big Billy. The haunted rice cooker! Hey, about the TikTok sound.
Miley says that she couldn't see anything.
Nah, see, the sad part about this is they probably did something to the cat that the cat didn't like, so now the cat's tweaking, because as soon as she steps closer to the cat freaks the fuck out. Watch.
To this day, she still has no idea what set her cat
Yeah,
off
no.
that
No, she set her cat off. She's so full of shit. That's evil.
Next
Torturing
up,
your cat for some
Jacinta
ghost
Simone
videos.
says that she and her partner bought an 1800s farmhouse in the countryside just outside of Sydney, Australia. But first day they arrived to start moving in, and their dog
You know what's worse than ghosts? Australian ghosts.
does this.
The dog is tweaking, dude. What a cute dog, though.
The dog immediately seems to lock on to something in the old cottage's master bedroom, and it won't look away. But what exactly
Whoever did this flooring needs to be fired, because what the hell is this?
is it seeing? Finally, Steve says he lives in a very haunted house and often hears strange disembodied voices late at night. One evening, he's home alone with his dog when he notices that the dog keeps staring at one particular spot across the room. Steve checks his security camera.
I'm gonna be honest. As much as everybody likes to be like, oh, the dogs see ghosts, which they probably can if ghosts are real, everybody's dog has done this at least one time or another. If you're saying your dog doesn't do that in chat, you're full of crap. You're cap. Dude,
Yeah.
every
And
dog
here's
just
this.
weirdly stares in a corner. And I think it's because, like, animals can see infrared lighting, so, like, maybe, like, when your remote lets off an infrared signal, or, like, certain technological devices give off infrared pings, they probably can see that shit, or at least have some type of awareness of it. Wait.
And here's this.
Play Dead is crazy.
Some unknown female voice says, "Play dead." And then
He got his
immediately
girlfriend to
after
say
says,
Play Dead
"Come."
off camera. Yeah, then she says come and the dog just comes, like...
Steve swears
yeah,
that he was
spooky.
completely alone with the dog that night. He also said,
And I also swear I'm completely alone and I don't got 8 naked bodybuilders in the back behind my doorway. That's a queso reference.
that these strange, unexplained
People can
events
make
are
shit
a
up.
common occurrence in his haunted home. Sometimes other ghosts speak. And then sometimes a
That
ghost
was
might just walk
absolutely
through the
nothing.
wall.
I'm done. I quit the internet. The ghosts walk through... You mean the fucking doorway into the next room? That is literally the next room. Yeah, what the fuck? What do you mean walks through the wall? Look at the doorway right here. Okay. Oh, wait. My camera's blocking it. Look at the doorway right here. You see there's a whole ass room. Okay? And
then
sometimes the ghost walks through the wall. You mean the person on camera walks through the doorway? I can't, bro. There's no way. Like, it's just Nuke's job to read it, so I'm not saying Nuke said that, but the person who made that post originally that tried to say that they walked through the wall. What? Why? What kind of lie is that? Bro, people who know you know that that's not walking through the wall. That is literally his girlfriend walking to the next room. The same girl. The same girl, his girlfriend, that said, "Come, play dead." Walks through the wall, because that girl is like at least 5'1" right there.
Cradle and all. Proud mom Misty Huron says that strange things have been happening in her home while her
Goofy.
husband is away working as a commercial
Got
truck driver.
heated.
She first notices something unusual one night when her baby monitor suddenly just starts glitching.
Anybody have one of those VTech baby cameras? It keeps glitching out and
No, but I got a VTech in my Honda.
it has woken me up so many times tonight. I thought it was just background noise, but the last time I swear I heard music playing.
The next day, Misty is making a milkshake for her son when something very strange happens.
Misty
Get
making
everything
them
out. I turn the
milkshakes.
blender on. I start blending the shake. I'm cleaning up from making lunches and putting stuff away in the pantry. And all of a sudden, literally the loudest sound. I turn around and me and my son are like, what the f-? The blender literally flew across the kitchen. I'll post a picture, but it came unplugged. The motor's on the floor.
That's a lot of mess to make for some fishing string fake ghost
The
footage.
jug that holds
I
all
would
the
not want to clean all that
contents
up
is
just for some
splattered
clout.
everywhere. There's shake all over my cabinet.
So Misty says her 10-year-old daughter Olivia doesn't sleep in her old room anymore, as it's been turned into the nursery for their new baby. Olivia has a new bedroom upstairs now, but her old bunk bed still sits in the nursery, empty and untouched. One night, Misty is watching the baby monitor when she sees something that sends a chill down her spine.
Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god. So I've been recording the baby monitor anytime the sound or the motion detection goes off so that I can show my husband because he's on the road and I wanted to send him all this crazy that's been going on. Watch this video and tell me what you see. I literally ran up there so fast. There's nothing in her room. I brought her downstairs. This motion and sound detectors are still going on. I'm freaking out right now.
Did you see it?
No, I
right
didn't.
above the sleeping baby, something moves in the top bunk.
Oh lord, these ones are so bad. These ones are so bad. Your daughter just decided to go in the bunk bed that night.
Misty rushes to check, but there's nothing there. She posts the video online and viewers urge her to show more of the upstairs area where this strange incident occurred. And that's when things take a
At the
terrifying
bare
turn.
minimum, you
Okay, a lot
can
of y'all are
run
asking about
towards
the room
it.
situation, so I'm gonna run that through real quick.
as it's
We moved
happening
my
to show
daughter
that
from
there's nobody there.
this
But
room
then
into
again,
this
the
room.
daughter
She
could
got new
just
furniture.
leave.
That's why the bunk bed is still in there. And we
Yeah,
moved
you got
the
a motion
baby
notification because she felt like sleeping next to her brother or sister that's newborn.
from my office, which used to be her bedroom, now it's my office again, up into this room. I
Got a lot
cannot
of
even
finger
breathe
bend
walking
on
in this
those
room.
points.
So I'm truly terrified, but
Up into this
I'll
room.
go in here real
That
quick.
shelf is where the ghost frog was. The ghost frog.
This
The
is the
ghost
bunk bed.
frog
This
lure. I
is
can't
where
bend
I
my
took
finger
her out of
anymore.
her
Jesus
crib,
Lord.
ran up the bunk bed. There was nothing up
She
there.
got
when I
the
came.
influencer point.
We have her rocking chair, her changing
That's my
station,
camera.
her
That's my
closet with all
Nintendo
of
shelf.
the
That's
stuff
my
that we still need to put
snowboard.
up. This
That's
is where
my
I have
gun
everything
rack.
that was gifted. I know a lot of y'all were saying
Oh,
check
man.
stuff that came from a thrift store or that wasn't yours because it might be causing it. I will show you guys up here. There's nothing suspicious. There's no hair from like a rat or something that could have came in. This is marker.
A rat?
These are still
That would
tucked
be
in
one
on the
big ass
sides, like
rat.
they're
I
still
think you'd have
tight
bigger
from,
problems than
you know,
ghosts at
somebody
that
was trying
point.
to be underneath the blankets. I don't think that's plausible. So I don't know. I have no idea what could be
What could
causing it.
it be?
Oh my god, it's rocking. What could be causing it? Oh my god, it's rocking.
Alright, chat. Ghost caught on camera. Volume 4. I was gonna put the fishing string on my chair and make it rock, but I don't feel like ruining my somewhat decent chair. But we'll do the blender being thrown across the room. You ready? I don't think you're ready. It's too spooky to handle. Ghost caught on camera. Volume 4. Bear with me. Ooh. Oh no! A haunted grocery list! Ghost caught on camera. Volume 4. I have too much stuff on my shelf. Oh no! I hope no spirits are here to clap my Pepsi bottle, my blender in my kitchen across the room and make a big mess. Holy hell, it's haunted! Spooky. Hold on, bear with me. Ghost caught on camera, Volume 4. Ashley's gonna be so mad at me when she gets home and I'm still like doing loud shenanigans.
Misty screams and calls for her kids as she rushes from the room. She says that they stayed with her parents until her husband.
But what I just
returned
did with
home.
that Pepsi bottle, you could do with the
So,
rocking chair as well.
What do you think? Is something sinister haunting Misty's home? And if not,
The only thing that's
just
haunted is
what
my camera.
is this?
The
Let me know
quality
what you
demon coming after us. The focusing
Door to nowhere. TikTok
goblin.
user Appalachia Decay lives in a 200-year-old farmhouse deep in the woods of the
Appalachia
Appalachian
Decay
Mountains
is a
of West
fire
Virginia.
name.
One day, she hears
That is a fire profile name. Appalachia Decay.
strange noises coming from the basement. Noises that she suspects are probably rats. She grabs her phone, starts recording, and heads downstairs. And that's when things take a
high tops!
terrifying turn.
I'm fucking psychic. I know that these weren't Converse in this area, and I said, high tops, but my brain was thinking, Converse when I saw them. Even though they weren't Converse, I promise you. I wish I said it out loud the first thing, instead of correcting myself in the moment, because she actually has Converse on.
And that's when things take a terrifying
That's
turn.
the real paranormal in this world, is my brain. That was good.
Behind
That
one
was
of the
pretty
basement
cool.
doors, something seems to move, and the door handle is yanked. But here's the creepy
Also,
part.
how do you not have
That
like
door doesn't
an
actually
immense
lead
amount of bugs in your
anywhere.
house with a basement
So
like
these
that?
are the steps that lead out. I don't know what that is, but if you look, it's been sealed from the inside and the outside.
Show us the
Appalachia
outside.
Decay says that she still has no idea
If it's sealed from the outside too, show us the outside.
what caused the sounds. But for now,
Somebody
she's
was either trying to
taking
break in or her
precautions.
friend was in there.
Story videos.
She put
So
a
these are
rosary
videos
on
that
the
are a bit
basement
weird,
door.
a bit funny.
That was it? You had your friend jiggle the latch and say, wow, how haunted. I'm disappointed in you, Appalachia DK. You had such a cool name. Appalachia DK. Told us it's sealed from the outside, but
What
didn't
caused
show
the
it.
sounds. But for now, she's taking precautions.
The quality demon's after
Story
my
videos.
camera!
So these are videos that are a bit weird, a bit funny,
There it goes.
or just very strange or unexplained. First up, Lucas Wegner is a cave explorer from
Nope.
Germany who
GG. Game over. That's more scary than any type of ghost video we've ever seen in the history of humanity. And I have nightmares where I'm in these exact situations, but they're just nightmares.
shares his adventures on TikTok. If you've
I
got
would
even
never
a
do
hint
this in
of
real life.
claustrophobia, his cave explorers are already nightmare fuel. But during one of his explorations, Lucas came across something.
I don't even think it's a matter of claustrophobia at that point. You just think about the situation you're in. Being claustrophobic is like, yeah, I'm afraid of a tiny space. Like, you could be caught in a closet and be scared because it's a small area. But this is literally, if I get stuck and I'm alone, nobody's gonna find me, nobody's gonna hear me, nobody else is doing this shit except the 1 in 10 million people that like me that do this. Nobody's gonna find me. I'm stuck here and I'm going to die here without anybody knowing, and I'm gonna be alone. That's what's scary. It's not the claustrophobia, dude. I'll squeeze into a tight space, no problem. But if I'm in a cave and I'm squeezing in a tight space, I wouldn't be squeezing in a tight space because I don't want to die alone like that. Holy shit.
It made his blood run cold.
Mit dem Knie auch, weil das halt so.
No, that did not just happen. Literally what I just explained just happened. No. No, dude, did he just do a Logan Paul, but the cave version? No, dude.
Hallo? Hallo?
Motherfucker.
Now, you probably thought this was a Logan Paul moment.
Yeah, it's psychic, dude. What is with my brain? I'm more scared of that than than anything else. I mean, it was kind of an obvious joke to throw out there,
For
but
a
like,
second. But no, this person is very much. The body was actually one of Lucas's climbing partners, who was hiding in the
The
dark just
body.
to give him a good jump scare, and he gave me one too. What about you? Next up, YouTuber Ali runs a channel dedicated to the popular cartoon character Bendy. In this clip, he's interviewing Lauren Singer, the voice actress behind Alice Angel in the Bendy game series.
I hate
But
the internet.
Ali catches something on camera that shocks him to his core.
I got the part. I was not expecting that, but I got the part, and I remember being in the session with the character designer and with the voice director, and I told them, I have something to share with you, but I want to wait until we're done the session because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything else.
Somehow the reflection freaked
everything
him
okay?
out.
I'm
That's
Sorry, I just, there's a problem with the background and your face is reflecting the mirror.
Oh, I saw you jump. Yeah.
I got scared so much.
He thought somebody was standing behind him.
Yeah, because this is a chroma key. Oh my god. I'm so sorry for interrupting you. Oh my
That
god.
was hilarious. You need to keep that in the interview. You have to.
So it turns out that Allie's mirror is perfectly reflecting Lauren's face
Wow.
from his monitor and projecting
That
it
really got
over
him.
his green screen background. So it's not a hoax, but that is pretty elaborate. In this next clip, 2 members of the housekeeping staff go to clean a hotel room. What they find absolutely terrifies
It's
them.
gonna be a dookie floored hotel room.
Okay, so the reason this is not a regular entry in the list is that when I researched this, I couldn't find any information about what the hell is happening here. The clip is apparently from Malaysia, but the online stories about the video are all over the place. Some people say they saw a ghost in the room, and some people say there was a person in there, and some people even say they walked in on a guy taking a shit. But no one seems to know for sure. So just what do you think sent these two a running? Especially this hero.
Why would he?
Let me know down in the comments.
Why would he also run if it was a person in the hotel room? Hey, he has no context as to what's going on, and he just runs
Anyway,
like he
that's
saw
all
the
for this
ghost.
time, and thanks for watching.
That was fire. Nuke's top 5, everybody. I really want to watch this tunnel one. I know that the thumbnails are never actually things in the video, which is unfortunate, but the tunnel is kind of drawing me in. This looks like it's straight out of a video game on that thumbnail. But I'm going to take a bathroom break. We'll be right back. Chat, the scariest part about this Halloween stream, these Halloween streams, well, this one in particular, is how bad I stink, dude. Like, I started streaming as soon as I got back from work, and I spent the entire, like, day sweating at work because I was doing a lot of big boy, muscular man type job stuff, and I got all sweaty, but I was like, I have to stream. I'll shower after my stream, and I swear to God, it's so spooky. I'm horrified. It smells like a Magic the Gathering tournament right now. That's how bad it is.
Proud mom Savannah says that she often took her daughter to see her grandmother at the nursing home, and that her little girl always loved those visits.
Oh, God.
Unfortunately, one quiet night, Savannah's elderly grandmother passed away peacefully in her sleep. The very next morning, just before sunrise, Savannah's daughter wakes up and wanders into her playroom. She sits there in the
This prime tastes like booty cheeks. Oh. But like booty cheeks if booty cheeks tasted good. If that makes sense. It's not that bad. It's just like, it caught me off guard. Because I don't drink Prime, I just so happen to have it.
dark, all alone, playing and just talking to herself.
Oh my god, it was a ghost.
But when Savannah listens closely to the security footage, it seems like her daughter might not have been alone after all.
I messed up. I messed up. That was embarrassing because I was going to split these up into clips for individual videos. And I didn't click record. So I'm going to have to screen record the first minute of that because there was some fire bits in there. Okay, this is the bring you back some past trauma right here. I know we just started and nothing has happened yet. But the one time I saw a ghost, I swear to God, I don't know what my child brain was on, but we had a playroom at my old house that I grew up in because my mom and my aunt were both going to college together and they needed to room together, and so it was me and my cousin that lived together. And my cousin was like 3 at the time, and he had this outfit. it was like a little red shirt with some overalls, right? Some overall action. And we would go in the basement because that's where the playroom would be. And I was doing this exact same thing. I was like playing with like a Superman toy, right? I'm sitting there, and he was in the playroom with me, and then he went upstairs, and I stayed down there waiting for him to come back. Maybe he was a little older than 3, because like he was still coherent. Anyways, that's not relevant to the story. But I was playing with the Superman toy. I'm like flying him around, and I like look up, and boom, I see him run across the playroom, right? But no sound. And he went from one wall to the other wall and ran into the wall and disappeared. I'm going to chalk it up to childhood, like, brain just, like, misfiring some crazy synapses right there. But I also do really believe in the paranormal. I don't believe in these ghost videos as much, but I feel like real paranormal experiences are a bit different, if that makes sense. I don't know. If you've experienced the paranormal, like, genuinely, and you're not just talking out your ass, like, you'll know what I mean. But I swear that day I saw my cousin run across the room, but it wasn't my cousin because he went upstairs, and this thing that I saw that looked just like him ran into the wall. Spooky ghost time. That was my story. I swear to God, if a figure runs across the room in this video, I might be psychic. or at least that would be a crazy coincidence, but we've had a lot of crazy coincidences these videos, this stream. I swear to God, if it's this stupid orb. Okay. Oh, that is not the route I thought this was going. Cat meows in the background. Oh, it's bedtime.
The toddler seems to be speaking directly to her
Where are her
deceased
parents?
grandmother, even gently reminding Grandma that she's now with the angels on the other side.
Angels don't need sleep.
Savannah says that she can't explain what happened, but that watching the bittersweet video
That would
always brings
honestly,
tears
like
to
it's probably just a kid, like, just, you know, how kids are. And Grandma recently passed away, and like, the kids don't understand death the same way, so, I don't know. But, regardless, real or not, if I saw that footage, I probably would
In her
cry.
eyes, she believes that her grandma came back to say one last goodbye to her beloved little granddaughter.
What about her brother, though?
The unseen observer,
Yeah, with
Red
Jesus,
Anderson,
I'm
who is an
a
Air Force medic, says that strange things often happen at the military base's treatment facility where he works.
Bro just got stuck with the night shift and is bored out of his mind.
That ain't it.
One late night, Red is sending
Did he say that ain't it? Wait, what?
That ain't it.
He actually said that ain't it? Me too, bro.
One late night, Red is sending his wife a Snapchat message when he captures something that is pure nightmare fuel.
But yeah, there's that. Anyway, I just had to check the SEMA real quick. I'll be home in a sec, but I love you crazy.
Who's he talking to himself?
Did you see it?
No, I
In
actually
the
didn't.
doorway across the hall, some strange dark shape seems to peer down from the top of the doorway. Something with two little widely spaced eyes.
No!
As it ducks out of sight, a strange sound can be heard.
No, there's
Now,
nothing
there
there.
isn't supposed to be
All I
anyone
see
else
are
in the base
pixels.
medical facility, so Rhett goes to investigate.
My crappy webcam has better
He
quality
doesn't
than that
see
zoom
anything.
in.
Rhett says that his wife later pointed out the strange onlooker in his video, and when he saw
What?
it sent a
Wait,
chill.
okay, hold on. I think I finally saw it.
Pointed out the strange onlooker in his video, and when he saw it, it sent a chill.
Nah, dude,
down
that's just a glare.
his spine.
And like bad camera quality.
Next stop, nowhere.
Like a shadow.
The property
from-
manager of a high-rise building.
Like if the lighting of the base hit his phone screen and just shadow reflection back that way, because if you see he like moves.
Video, and when he saw it, it sent a chill.
Okay, maybe he doesn't move his hand when it moves. I thought his whole arm moved. That's just like some weird lighting,
Out the
like bouncing
strange
off of
onlooker
something.
in his video, and when he saw it, it sent a chill.
And is
down
he
his
the
spine.
only one there, like on shift? What's
Next
going
stop,
on?
Nowhere. The property manager of a high-rise
favorite
building
place
in
to go.
China steps into the elevator for what should have been a routine ride. But out of nowhere, things take a terrifying turn.
And that's why you don't trust the Chinese propaganda engineering. I'm just kidding. That elevator broke on him, for sure. Yeah, I'm
The
out
elevator
too,
suddenly
dude.
lets out a loud
That's not even
metallic bang,
paranormal.
and then
That's
slams
just
to a
like
violent
something
emergency
broke.
stop. The property manager is a bit shaken, but luckily he's unharmed.
Yeah, that elevator
However,
just broke.
there was something more going on here.
No, there
Did
ain't.
you see it?
No, there isn't.
In the reflection of the elevator doors, something strange appears, like a pale hand or maybe a long white finger reaching towards the man's shoulder.
I was flicking us
Others
off.
say it looks more like a ghostly mist creeping through the small gap in the elevator doors.
No, that's just probably some like dust from the elevator
But
collapsing.
either way, let me know what you think. Next up, 3 friends are on a summer trip to Spain, staying in a large high-rise hotel. One night they hop on the elevator to head down to the lobby, but that's when things start to go very wrong.
Yo, so this elevator is acting mad weird. We started a few floors up.
Acting mad weird. Bro, it's acting mad. What is with the emergency stop elevators?
Fast forward to 45 minutes later, and the guys are still stuck in the elevator as the lights flicker and the temperature begins to rise from the summer heat.
Alright, so the
That would
power is
suck.
out.
That would suck.
The backup, yeah, there you go. The backup generator has been coming on and off. We've been having the time of our lives.
I swear to God, if it
and
turns
yeah,
back on
we're,
and there's
like,
a figure in
cooking
between them.
a life.
Now, luckily, the hotel does have a backup generator, but unluckily, the generator seems to be malfunctioning. And here is where things start to get a bit weird.
Where does Nuke find these shots? How do you find a shot of just elevator cables like that? And then he puts his signature filter on it for the in-betweens. The stock footage he gets is crazy.
Because for some unknown reason, the elevator takes them to the hotel's 16th floor, which is currently abandoned and under construction.
Ooh, spooky.
It worked.
Just malfunction, that's all.
What? Alright, so it's been doing
I'm gonna be
this
honest, I would go
for a
onto
minute,
that abandoned floor just to cool down.
and there's nothing out there. Alright, no, that did something.
No.
What is
Nah,
going on?
they entered. That's a back rooms floor for sure. They're like, what 16th floor? We don't have any renovations on the building.
What?
The doors shut again, trapping them inside. But a little bit later, and
Nah.
finally there's a silver lining, as the elevator power seems to come back on.
Bro got it. It got so hot, bro had to strip down to his undies.
Where are we going?
Those are his shorts, but they look like undies.
No.
That's the same one.
Bro, he wants you to be on that floor.
The power comes back on and the elevator starts to move, but inexplicably it somehow just ends up back on the creepy abandoned 16th floor.
Be honest, would you step off the elevator and look for a stairwell? That would... I mean, realistically, probably, but in the moment, I might be like, dude, this is a back rooms. Like, if I step off this elevator, I'm never being seen again.
At this point, the friends debate just stepping out and trying to find the stairs.
Exactly.
But with the floor completely blacked out and under construction, they decide it's safer to just stay put. And now, over an hour has passed, and the guys are starting to get a bit stir-crazy in the hot, cramped elevator.
There you go. I got you.
Oh.
Ooh! Fire beats!
Yep.
I gotta pee. Oh, you gotta pee. It's making my bladder.
Yeah.
I gotta pee. You gotta pee. Well, like a rapper. Go. I gotta pee. I'm holding my bladder.
Yep.
I gotta pee. I don't know what else is going on. I gotta pee.
The heat stroke is hitting them like crazy right there.
It's making me mad. Going like so.
Guys, this is probably the worst thing anyone did.
Now, shortly after this clip, power was fully restored and the guys finally made it down to the hotel lobby. They upload videos of their harrowing adventure on the elevator, but their viewers spot something truly chilling.
Did you see it?
Again, did you see it?
There it is.
As the guys are goofing around while stuck on the creepy 16th floor, something black seems to appear behind them and rise
Oh
up from
my
the floor.
lord, it's a gnome.
So just why did the elevator keep dragging them back to that closed-off 16th floor? And why was it shut down in the first place? But most importantly, what is this? Let me know
It
what you
moves too.
think. If you see something
That's
that you think
creepy.
would be perfect for the top 5, email me at new...
Honestly, I don't have an explanation for that other than that it's like one of their bags or something, but also the way it moves, I don't know, man.
Top 5
Genuinely, that one
gmail.com.
has me
You can also
stumped.
tag me on TikTok at Nukes Top 5 Official. And be sure to tag me only at Nukes
Fire
Top 5
Experience,
Official,
though, that
'cause
video
there
should be
are a
viral for
lot
sure.
of fake accounts on there. A bolt from the blue. Now, I usually don't post many UFO videos on
Nice.
this channel, but
It's
there's
the
something a
aliens.
bit different about this one. Something a little weird and possibly scary. So,
Oh,
on
the
August
hills!
5th, Andrew Clifton was walking his dog Dash in the Malvern Hills of Western England. He was shooting some slow-motion video clips of his dog to post to Facebook. When Andrew checked his footage back, he found something that left him speechless.
That is cool though. There it is, the UFO! Oh my god. The dog's frisbee is a UFO.
Did you see it?
No, what?
As Andrew films himself throwing a frisbee to his dog Dash, some unknown long cylindrical object
Oh,
seems
okay,
to
I
fly
didn't even
just
notice.
over his head at a very fast speed.
That just
And
looks like a
so,
blade of
this is
grass
when
blowing
things
in the
get
wind.
A little scary.
No,
because
that
cynics
was
and
way too
debunkers
fast.
claim that this object is an arrow, possibly shot from a bow or crossbow. So, this is either some strange UFO or someone randomly shot an arrow at Andrew's head while he was out walking
And
his dog.
missed.
But what do you think? Is this something from another world? Government technology?
That's kind of crazy. I have a friend who's in England. I was going to suggest he goes here, but if there's people flinging arrows around, maybe he shouldn't go there.
Or, new fear unlocked, someone shooting an arrow at you while you're walking your dog. You decide. The 4th floor. A young woman named Aria is staying at an old hotel in Virginia. One night around 10 p.m., she's walking back to her room when she notices a strange-looking man following her. She starts to record with her phone,
Where?
pretending that she's on a video call to try to scare the guy away. But it doesn't seem to work.
Oh.
That's a good strat, pretending you're FaceTiming someone. This is a huge jump. This isn't even a ghost, this is just like something terrible happening.
Aria says that she heard the man's footsteps behind her start to get faster, and she thought that he was chasing her. So she runs and starts
But there
screaming
was
for help.
nobody there.
But now this is when things start to get weird, because viewers begin to notice that if you slow down the video at a couple of key moments, no one can be seen chasing Aria. And so now we cut to a completely different TikTok account.
Oh,
made
no
by a guy
shot.
named Tony, who is a maintenance worker at this very same hotel.
Tony,
sees
no.
Aria's
The
video online,
hallway ghost is
so he
coming
goes
for
to
you.
check the hotel security footage. He finds this.
Y'all, so here's
No
video
way.
of that girl that posted, and I'm gonna let y'all know now. It gets really weird.
Why would you...
It's like she acting like
The survival instincts of a fart. Because why would you turn away from any potential threat? Like, let's say, okay, so she's obviously doesn't have anything to defend herself because she was recording on her phone, just in case. But, like, let's say somebody actually was chasing you. You need to at least go for their eyes with your finger, your appendages. So, turning away from anything that you potentially need to fight back against is kind of... Oh, man, that's not safe.
something or hiding from something. But there's literally nobody else in front. Like,
That
she's
is
tweaking.
weird, though. Tweaking in between each corner, yeah, like you said.
And the
She's
elevator
not even
door's
like
not
I'd be
even closing.
clicking the close button, dude. And then she just leaves.
Like she playing hide and seek or something.
In the video, we see Aria running down the hall and then cowering in the elevator. But again, no one can be seen chasing her.
Where was the foot? She was
Strangely,
recording. Where was the
elevator
footage of
doors
this
just
elevator
won't
interaction?
close. So Aria runs out. Tony says that the front desk clerk said that Aria did eventually make it downstairs. She left in an Uber without a word. So now, Tony is curious as to just what might have happened to make Aria run away.
That's strange.
He finds the girl's room number and goes up with a coworker. What they find is truly disturbing.
It's like all...
Bro, she left all of her stuff? Yo. That is spooky. And she left some fries behind, man. Man, not the fries. I would have went back for the fries. That's... There's no... Because, like, by the time that went viral and made it back to this dude... Some time had to have passed. Which... I don't know, though, because if the time passed and they went to... check out, because obviously if she just left and didn't come back, they would check her out automatically, right? I don't think hotels auto renew or just rack up your bill with if you don't say anything. I feel like you have to be like, oh, I'm not there anymore, or like at the bare minimum you'd be like, hey, I'm not staying at that room anymore, could you stop charging me? Or like if they notice she didn't come back, to clearing out the room. So I don't know.
To make Aria
I don't know the time frame here, but either way, that's wild.
Goes up with a coworker.
That stuff is all still there.
It's like all that stuff is just left here.
Nah, dude, that is creepy. There's an abnormal amount of fast food packages, and just like look at these drinks. She got 3 extra large 7 brew cups sitting there. I don't know if that's actually 7 brew, but that's what the logo kind of looks like to me. But just like they're all like foamy.
No, this is.
Why would there be so many food cups? The only conclusion I could draw is she wasn't staying alone.
Yo,
but
hold on, y'all. Why the f is this in here? Hold this. Yo, y'all. This is crazy.
What is it?
All of Aria's luggage is still in the room.
What was that?
Even stranger, the room looks like it has been ransacked, with things strewn all over the floor. Weirdest of all, Tony finds something commonly called an underdoor tool. This device is often used by criminals to break into hotel rooms with a latched door. So now Tony thinks that someone might have been in Aria's room, and maybe there actually was someone chasing her.
Oh,
he goes
my
back and takes a closer
God.
look at the hotel security footage. What he finds chills him to his core.
No, I am so invested in this.
Went back and was looking at the video.
Chat,
of the
I am
girl
so
from
invested
the other
in
day
what is
right now. I'm
happening.
thinking maybe somebody must be following her. Just keep watching the screen right here, man. I saw something that just.
There was nobody following
That's
her,
just
though.
the housekeeper down there. Right there. Right there.
Okay, but where does the footage of the hotel entry tool? And if they don't have footage of somebody breaking into her room in that tool, that means she herself had that tool, which would equally be suspicious.
I don't know what that was.
This is crazy. And y'all think that's crazy? Watch, keep watching like right by that door right there, by that table. Keep watching right over by there. My hand is shaking. Right there.
What is that?
Big ass cockroach?
What the heck? Bro, that's a rock from that table right there. Those are
Oh,
stones.
it's a
and
rock.
those on balls right there by that table. And that one of them stones just fell on the floor.
And there's no way that should happen because there's no wind in there.
Wind ain't even gonna do that.
I was gonna say there's no way the wind would move a rock, but also I would need to see the security footage from like start to finish of that day, because anybody could have set anything up, or like this whole thing could. I think just finding the hotel door tool, like that current people use to break into doors, is enough evidence to call the police to at least have somebody look into like what's going on. Because if she wasn't actually being chased by anything, then that means she had a door tool herself to try to break in. So I'd be like investigating her whole stay in general, because she could have had malicious intent. Like, let's say there was a lot of food, like fast food stuff in cups, so she could have been staying at the hotel for a while just trying to like hit a lick on different rooms and break into rooms and make money. And maybe like she was into like some sort of like wacky like I don't want to say psychedelics, what's the word, like psychoactive drugs. I don't know the term, I forgot the term. And like she just started tweaking out, and it reminds me almost of that one hotel story where the lady was found in the water tower, or in the water system thing, and because the way she was acting in the elevator is just like in that video where it was like she was being chased by something that wasn't there. And okay, so like if she wasn't being chased by anything, I would have an investigation on her. She left without saying anything. Something fishy is going on here outside of the paranormal, just in general. But if she wasn't breaking into hotel rooms from previous days or something, how the hell did the tool get in the first place? There should be footage of somebody else breaking into her room.
This is crazy, yo.
Just a few minutes after we see Aria running down the hall, we can see a strange, unexplained shadow that seems to speed off down the hallway in the same direction. Shortly afterwards, a stone from a nearby decorative bowl mysteriously launches off the table and lands in the hallway floor. Now, Tony says that he doesn't know exactly what happened here. He says that he has never experienced anything like this while working at the old hotel.
This
but
is
he
a good
has
one.
heard strange, unexplained sounds
This is a
from
good
time
one.
to time.
What hotel is this? I'm gonna go there.
Keep in mind, there's no construction going on. Nothing.
I'm gonna go to this hotel.
So was some real person with bad intentions chasing Aria? Was this something supernatural? Or is it all just a...
You were looking at the security footage, you would see somebody breaking into her room. And I get not posting that because that could, impede an investigation, but he should at least make a statement in the video like, hey, we checked the security cameras, we found somebody trying to break into her room. Evidence of the tool that I showed earlier.
Elaborate hoax. As always, you decide.
That's crazy.
Unleashed. A couple in...
The only other thing I could think of, if it's not her breaking into rooms or somebody breaking into her room that for some reason eluded all the cameras or some dumb shit, is that they were just all in on it together and she booked a room for the night and they set this whole thing up for a viral video. But that's a lot of extra steps.
West Virginia owns a little pet shop, and they usually let one of their older dogs wander around the place. But one morning, when they come in to open up, something seems wrong.
Look at the little
dog
birdie!
isn't his usual happy self. Instead, he's
I miss
curled
when
up in
Marks
his
used to
bed,
carry
trembling,
parakeets.
and absolutely
I don't know where to
refuses
buy a
come
parakeet
out.
anymore.
The shop owners are worried, and they check the security cameras to
Not
see
that I
what
want
might
one,
have
but-
spooked the little dog. They find something truly bizarre. At around 11:30
Ashley
p.m.,
saw
the camera
the light
shows the
just
little
scared the
dog
crap out of me.
wandering aimlessly through the dark pet store. Suddenly, out of nowhere, something seems to actually launch the dog sideways, hard, almost as if he was kicked.
Is the dog just
Thankfully,
free roaming
the
the
pup
pet
wasn't
store?
seriously hurt. But was this some weird freak occurrence? Or does the pet shop have a guest that no one can see? Next up, a guy named Angelo says that some seriously strange things have been happening in his house in Tenerife, one of the Canary Islands of Spain. Angelo says that one night his dog Nala started acting very weird, as if something had given her a serious scare.
Was that the whole thing of the pet store, just that one clip?
Curious and a little worried, they decide to check the security footage. What they find is downright chilling.
There's gonna be something in the reflection. That just looked like a really violent sneeze.
In the video, little Nala seems upset by something off to the side of the room. Something that we can't see.
And
Nala
she-
starts backing away, clearly frightened. Then, suddenly, something seems to violently yank the collar right off the dog's
Oh, the
neck.
collar came off.
Angelo posted follow-up
That's
videos to
terrible.
prove the footage wasn't fake.
That's some Hassan action right there. Somebody tied a fishing string to that dog's collar to yank it off for a viral video. Yeah?
A kiss. And then a kiss.
Are we gonna kiss on camera?
No.
Hello.
Other side, I don't like the way this happens.
Okay. Yep. Ugh. Okay. Go play games. Ow. My neck. Yeah.
I saw the Oogies.
The what?
The Oogies.
Is it like the what?
The Oogies.
The spookies?
The
What's an ookie?
The cookies.
Oh, the cookies.
I saw the cookies.
Yeah, I thought we could make it the Halloween. Wow. And she starts recording because she says somebody's following her. She's like, I'm recording from my escape. And so she starts running down the hallway. She sent that recorded message. She sent description of the footage. And she heard somebody getting closer and falling behind her. But in the clip, there's nobody behind her, right? And so that goes viral. And so the hotel security staff goes to check the security cameras. And in the security footage, there's nobody falling behind her. But then they cut to like the elevator, and the elevator shows her like freaking out in like different corners of the elevator, like hiding in corners. And then the elevator door doesn't close, so she runs down to the lobby and just continues not saying anything. So the staff goes to check the room, and all her stuff is still in the room, right? Like she just left everything. Well, then they find one of those tools that people use to break into hotel rooms, right? Like those under door keys. But there's no security footage of anybody ever breaking into the room. Yeah, which would be like, okay, that's weird, but also what was she running from? And she didn't come back for any of her stuff. It was just so weird. Right, but like, it's not on 78, so 75. Okay. Yeah, tell him, Jelly. Tell him about the ghosts. The ghosts, Jelly. I have returned. Yeah, that hotel one was definitely worth it. That was crazy spooky action.
He showed that the clip came directly from his security camera, and he even demonstrated that Nala's collar is extremely difficult to remove. It
Yeah, so is
doesn't
his
just fall
dog
off.
collar.
Angelo says that since the incident, his poor little dog Nala is a nervous wreck. He says the dog refuses to stay alone and now insists on sleeping in their bedroom every night. As for Angelo, he's added 2 more cameras around his house because he thinks that whatever pulled that collar
Let's say there actually is a demon in your home yanking the collar off your dog. I would just not have my dog in a collar unless I'm going out.
off is still there, and he plans to catch it on camera. It sees you.
Oh, that was
it seems
it?
that both children and adults have long found the animatronic robots
No.
at Chuck E. Cheese pizza restaurants to be a bit nightmare-inducing.
They are very
In fact, the creepy
nightmare-inducing.
robots
Holy
are so
crap.
unsettling that they were the primary influence behind the popular horror game Five Nights at Freddy's.
Who would have guessed?
So, a woman named Gina visited a Chuck E. Cheese restaurant with her child.
I think
When
I've
the
seen
show
this
ends
clip.
and the animatronics shut down, she decides to take a peek behind the curtain to film the inanimate robots. Instead, she catches something downright creepy.
Is this the clip I've seen? The wind is blowing it. Also, what is that white curtain, dude? Was that the bite of
One
87?
of the animatronic robots suddenly looks straight at Gina with a wide-eyed stare, almost as if it caught her spying.
What
on
you
her.
doing back here?
Now, of course, this could have just been some coincidental glitch in the robot's programming. But it bears
That is
mentioning
one hell
that
of
the
a
Chuck E. Cheese
coincidence.
animatronics have no facial recognition sensors, no
Well, why
motion
would they? No,
sensors,
I mean,
and
that's not how it would work. It just like some residual electricity hides in electronics, which is why if you have a PC, you have to power cycle it every now and again because you just switch off the power, but there's still like electricity in the system, which is why you hold the power button for 30 seconds to cycle out that residual electricity. I mean, I don't know how long the animatronics have been shut down. If it's abandoned, it could have been years. That's crazy that it just happened at that time. Or she knows somebody that knows how to operate them and it still had power. Well, it obviously still had power because the lights are on.
nothing else that can make them
Nah, there's just a
intentionally
friend.
turn to look at
Somebody
someone.
was operating that
But in this
animatronic.
case, it almost seems to stare right into Gina's soul. The fall of Hood House. Noah says that he used
Maybe I should do a video on that hotel interaction because there's a lot going on that just wasn't said, aka the things I already covered, but just like the whole circumstances of it are extremely weird.
to live in a 138-year-old haunted house in Lancaster, South Carolina. Shortly after moving into the house,
Lancaster.
Noah started to hear strange, unexplained tapping
Is that the
from
house?
the bottom of the stairs.
Oh my god, that's the house. That is so cool. Wow. Frozen in time, dude. Also, that's just his fucking dryer going crazy because he's got some
Hello?
shoes in there or something.
If you can hear me, please stop.
Hey, let's fake a ghost video with strange noises. I'm gonna throw the shoes in the dryer and we're gonna pretend like it's a noise.
Why are you going faster? Oh, no.
This is more or less
Time to
like
move
what
out.
would be like late at night when it happens. During the day, I can walk down here and it's like, okay, it's creepy during the day too. Calm down, girl.
What
Noah
would it
says
be?
that the old house was previously inhabited by the Hood family, who all met a tragic fate inside the home.
Judson Hood, the original homeowner of the house, built in 18...
Chad, it's research time. Judson Hood. The previous owner, and nobody's owned it since 1943. What? Lancaster. Mayor and sheriff. Afternoon local hospital after illness for 2 days. He had a mayor of the town Lancaster twice, and at one time was sheriff of the county. He was an honorary life member of the board. Stewart's First Methodist Church was the President Hood Livestock Company at the time of his death. He'd been general manager and buyer for several livestock concerns in the state. That's all the information. I just doxed his memorial grave ID. This house looks different. This is not the same house as this house. Ferguson. Oh, that's Ferguson. Oh, museum. Wait, what? Historic Hood River. Okay, Hood River seems like a place. What is this blog? Somebody's just literally paying for internet space of this. No, this house is wacky different, dude. What sucks is there's like no actual information for the property or the area, and I think this is Historic Hood River, not Judson Hood. Oh god, we're gonna have to go back a couple times. Oh no, actually this is a different tab. I'm dumb. Okay. Find a grave. We already looked at that one. Visit. Visit. All the furniture. Did all this furniture come with it too? That's crazy. This definitely looks like it would be a haunted house. I like how you got all this like old school, 40s style furniture, and then you just got the modern kitchen with like the Myrtle Beach towels. Oh, kitty! Aww. Okay, so they have a cat. No, dude does not live in this house. This looks like a historic museum. Unless he doesn't live there anymore. No, because you got the shower amenities. So he just has a mannequin with the the Victorian style dress chilling. I mean, I guess it's cool decoration. It's just set up like a museum. Yeah, this is the house. No comments yet. Oh my god. Oh, there are comments. So beautiful and papa. Oh god, somebody has a circle. Did you see it? I don't see anything. It just looks like a window. What? That's kind of cool. It's like a door covered, but like with a old style painting. I'm gonna leave a comment. Oh, the participation. Please, it's a Facebook group. No. I'm just gonna say saw in the video. This group focuses on houses built, blah blah blah. I understand this, yes. I mean, I don't care if they bar me from the group, who cares? I lied on the application. Oh lord, they're coming for me.
1987. So I went on Ancestry, I go and pay the $19.99, whatever fee it was, and I get all of this dude's family tree information. But pretty much this document up here talks about Judson Hood's death. As it would turn out, Judson was not the only one that died in this house. In fact, every single family member.
You gotta get out of there, bro.
Mary Pogue Hood, his wife.
Even weirder, Noah finds out that Mary Hood passed away on the exact spot where he often hears the creepy, unexplained tapping.
Was she a cyborg though? Why would she be making metallic sounds like that?
Right here at the bottom of the stairs, and that turns out to be the location where Mary fell down the stairs, was immobilized, and then eventually died.
As the weeks wear on, Noah starts to get a bit accustomed to the ghost that he believes to be Mary Hood. He even becomes a bit annoyed by the nightly tapping.
Cat confirmed. Cat confirmed.
Mary. Mary girl.
Oh my god, you know what's a terrible thought? Like, if spirits are real and it's residual spiritual energy, that was probably her banging on the stairs trying to get the attention from like a neighbor or something to come save her because she was injured and immobilized at the bottom of the stairs and nobody heard her, so her spirit still stays there to this day, knocking on the stairs hoping somebody will hear her and find her and save her.
Ooh, I'm covered in goosebumps. Mary, I know you just died 106 years ago.
Don't antagonize her. Knocks harder.
Cut it out. Come on, Mary, for real. You done said your f***ing piece 106 times. Die. Go to the grave.
But apparently,
bro, that is not how you exercise the spirit. Holy crap.
The haunting becomes more intense as one night while Noah has some friends over, the bizarre tapping not only comes from the base of the stairs, but also from the actual walls of the house's second floor.
This hasn't happened in so long. Hello?
Don't do that. No, I ain't kidding. I will leave right now.
Please stop.
No, you stop. No, stop.
Noah's friends are not quite as used to the haunted house as he is. And
Oh
one
my
of
god,
them
some
has
people are
a,
so scared. If that was happening, if I was one of
physical
it, if I was his friend, I'd be like, that's badass.
Bailey. Bailey.
Oh my god, she peed?
But this is when things start to happen that even make Noah's blood run cold.
Wait, did she... This is what happens when I don't walk her down the stairs and she is spooked.
Bailey. Bailey.
She got so scared she peed.
But this is when things start to happen that even make Noah's blood run cold.
What's up, girl? Are you trying to say something? Or are you just trying to keep annoying me?
And now the haunting seems
That
to
is
be
a genuine
serious
reaction.
and downright dangerous.
Oh,
because
man.
Noah's front porch inexplicably just catches fire.
I heard
What?
banging. I'm like, what the f?
I did too. I literally went inside. I said, Noah.
Tonight, a Queen City News exclusive. A group of roommates in Lancaster County are looking for a...
And I thought we were on to something here. It turns out there's a group of roommates. So the entire time somebody was banging on the walls, it was probably just the roommate helping out. I thought he lived here alone. So it was the roommates messing around.
Hero, they say, saved their lives. Their home caught on fire without them knowing early yesterday morning. They tell our South Carolina Bureau Chief Shakira Speaks
R.I.P. the hammock.
the mysterious Good Samaritan called 911 just in the nick of time.
Those are words you never want to hear, and the roommates say if it weren't for someone driving by, they would have never heard those words either. Homeowner Noah Heaton says it was a normal night for him and his roommates as they were all preparing for bed, but they weren't prepared for what would happen next.
I woke up at about 1 a.m. with my roommates yelling at me, thinking someone's breaking in the front door.
The sounds they heard were from the Lancaster County Fire Department urging them to get out of the house. So barefoot and in pajamas, they got outside, only to see firefighters already tackling the fire on the second story.
And that's
Oh,
when
it's
I
on the
saw our
second
hammock and
story,
outdoor rug
too?
up in flames.
This is left after the fire. Heaton says officials still don't know
Somebody
the
must have
cause.
left like a cigarette out there or something.
Each roommate attributes
Or-
their luck to
Doobie.
guardian angels.
So by now, Noah has had about enough of the old haunted house and the ghost of Mary Hood. He just sells the home and moves out. But
I would too.
That's not the end of this story. Because you see, almost exactly 1 year after Noah sold the house,
No
a
way.
mysterious raging fire started in the home and
No
it was
way.
completely destroyed.
Oh my god.
You guys, I'm still in shock that this house burnt to the ground after 3 years of my blood, sweat, tears.
Okay, so if it wasn't his roommates just pranking around for a viral ghost video, that banging was something wrong with the electrical. Like, something seriously wrong. Like, if it's, like, arcing enough, it'll make a popping sound, and it's pop, 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 pop. So something would periodically probably arc in the walls, and that probably is what caused the whole place to catch on
And
fire.
literally my entire bank account poured into this house for it to burn a year later was insane to me. Now, regarding the second fire that resulted in the total devastation,
That's
again, I had moved
crazy.
out, so I don't know much details about this fire other than the family was in the home when it started, and guess what time it started? 3 a.m.
Thankfully, the family of 4 who were now living in the house made it out without any injuries. Now, after researching this fire,
All that
I can
historical
confirm that,
furniture
weirdly
gone,
enough,
too.
the fire department does say that it started right around 3 a.m., just as Noah said. And the local fire chief says that the cause of the fire is currently unknown. Shadow in the snapshot. A young woman named
camera
Kenny says that
demon.
while on a trip to Mexico, she took a photo of her 3 friends with a disposable camera. When she had her photos developed, she was shocked to see a mysterious extra person in the background.
Nice. That is terrifying. Photoshop go
Now,
crazy
at
on
first,
that
many
one.
people who saw Keeney's photos said that the dark figure in the background was simply a shadow from one of the girls, or possibly Keeney's own reflection as she took the picture.
No, because the
Then
hair is...
people
Hold on. The hair comes down... No, because there's no glass. First off, there's features on this. That looks like a creepy smile and some like eyes that are way too far apart. But also, the hair kind of matches...
began to brighten
If it is the shadow,
image a bit
it's...
and saw this.
That's uncanny.
The extra figure in the photo
That's
seems
like
to have
some
a
analog
ghastly
horror
face.
type shit.
It doesn't look like a shadow, and it certainly doesn't look like Keeney's reflection. So just who or what is this? You
Yeah, no,
decide.
that's just Photoshop.
Scurry videos. Now,
Ooh,
this is
scurry.
the place for all the videos that are kind of scary at first, but then just...
That entry wasn't even a video. That was just a photo. Come on, Nuke. Don't be lazy with me now. Boo. We'll just consider it
Now,
a bonus.
this is the place for all the videos that are kind of scary at first, but then just become a little weird or goofy. Mostly just goofy. So first up, a man looks into his hallway and in the
That's a cute
shadows,
cat.
he sees a cat just laying there and staring at him. But he doesn't have a cat.
Oh no! Oh, I love this one. I've seen this.
Oh my god, those are my cat!
Now, I thought that was a cat too, so maybe I'm blind. Anyway, next up, some guys witness a real zombie attack on their car.
Oh, hey, dude!
Oh hell no!
Hey, you're gonna have to get out of the car, sir.
They straight up called him a zombie. That's terrible.
He's thrashing his car!
Look at him, he's still trying to go. Bro's about to make his come up on that sale. He's gonna
Now,
take
I
that
don't
car
know
and
if you
sell
call
it.
that guy a zombie, but he definitely was exposed to some kind of strange chemicals that changed him into that.
Don't do drugs. If you're doing it, stop it. Get some
Get
help.
some help.
But the funniest
I
thing
know
about
his
this YouTube
mouth
video
has to be
are the
dry
comments,
as hell in that
like
moment.
28 beers later, and the Hills have DUIs. And my favorite, he still has PTSD from the same. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and
that's
hopefully I'll
terrible.
see you back again next time.
Wow. From the great beyond. Oh man, that was a good one. That honestly, chat, that hotel one was probably the best one we've seen in a long time. Not just because it's like, oh, it's actually like a paranormal instance, but just the whole circumstances of it is crazy. And if it just so happens to be fake, that is a lot of coordination between you and the staff to fake something like that. Okay, we'll move on to the next one here. Stop the recording, start the recording. Nuke's top 5.
On the YouTube channel, NI Explorer 84, a guy named
YouTube channel, already fake. He lost some viewership and wanted to fake a ghost video to boost his viewer numbers.
Brian explores abandoned places in Northern Ireland. Now,
Granted,
it should be
I would
mentioned
do
that
the
Brian
same
is
thing.
not a ghost hunter or a paranormal investigator. In fact, he says he doesn't believe in ghosts at all.
I want to start
Just kidding,
saying
I'm not
I
that
am
I'm not that down bad. If I'm posting a ghost video on my channel, it's because I'm actually actively trying to be Zach Bagans.
very, very skeptical. I don't believe in any of this stuff. I'm open to the possibility slightly, but even from the age of 9, 10, I slept in a graveyard for like 5 hours in the middle of the night because I wasn't afraid of it. Doesn't bother me, don't believe in it.
But
did he just say when he was 9 years old he would sleep in a graveyard?
But even from the age of 9, 10, I
Chat. This man slept in the graveyard.
slept in a graveyard for like 5 hours in the middle of the night because I wasn't afraid of it. Doesn't bother me, don't believe in it.
But Brian
Oh my
recently
God.
had an experience that might make him reevaluate his feelings about the supernatural. You see, a few weeks ago he explored an old abandoned theater in Omagh, Northern Ireland. As he walked into one of the screening rooms, he captured something.
I want to know how these people do this shit and like don't have a ton of like court fees, because I went urbexing several times and then I ended up with a trespassing charge and now I can't urbex anymore. So like, how the hell do these guys do this all the time?
Thing that he just can't explain.
Gonna go in here, right? So the thing I'll say, get in here.
I hear whispering.
In here, it smells of smoke, which means people are smoking in here. And then what'll happen? The place will burn down. Jesus Christ, like honestly.
And this time, did you hear it?
Get in here.
Also, what
Brian
flashlight
walks
is that?
into
That's a cool
screening
flashlight.
room. Two unexplained voices can be heard whispering in the darkness. They seem to be talking about Brian as they both say, "It's people." Brian says that he had no idea what he had recorded until
I
he
got some
uploaded
chills.
his video and read the viewer comments.
So, 5 o'clock in the morning, woke up, got a notification from someone on YouTube who commented in video saying that, don't mean to freak you out, but at 8 minutes 40 in your video from the cinema that you did the weekend there's someone whispering in your ear. So then the guy on YouTube messaged again, he goes, by the way, it actually says, it's people.
Brian also says that there was absolutely no one else inside the theater.
The thing is, if you knew the cinema and where I was at, it's a closed hall with 3 rooms, 3 cinemas. The thing is, if you knew the
this is
cinema
how you know it's
and where
haunted.
I was at, it's a closed hall.
There's a ghost drawn right here. Somebody was already trying to warn him.
With 3 rooms, 3 cinema rooms. I was in all 3 rooms. I walked around all 3 rooms twice. I come down back past that hall on the way out. So that's 3 times I was around that place. There was no one there. There was no one there. And it's not as if I was hearing someone's voice through the wall. It was a whisper, and it was right beside where I was at. I can't explain it. I just can't. And I don't think I've missed anything, and I cannot explain this, and it is freaky as shit. Honestly, I've never caught anything like this ever in video.
But what do you think? Did Brian record the voices of...
I think he added it in post. What kind of YouTube name? NI Explore 84. Oh my lord, he's got 400 subs. Ghost House. I thought this was the theater. I was gonna be like, there's no way that the theater is literally that first video. Oh, here it is. Abandoned Cinema. Of course, this one has the most views. I'm here due to YouTube's Wilderness Whispers. It's kind of not really a wilderness type thing. Here's your channel because Nuke's top 5. Aw, yeah. We'll give it a like. Yeah, it's definitely his most popular video. Bro really just walks around abandoned buildings.
At the back of it, when you're down, this would have been a back entrance. So, and then in here.
Honestly, this should have more views because a lot of people love watching this kind of content. People were hung here. Yikes. This one, I could tell, didn't do well because of that statement. The algorithm probably picked up on that thumbnail and was like, yeah, we're not going to push this video, bud. I thought that said Goon and Ghost House. The Goon and Ghost House. Oh, man. Okay, so this is him trying to catch lightning in a bottle after he lost the lightning from the cinema one.
She says in the video, as I walk.
The intros have no sound. I wonder if it's copyrighted music or not.
Hello. Have any of you ever heard of Cooning Ghost House?
No, but I've heard of Goon and Ghost House. Yo, actually, let's look at the shorts. That's it? So what was the video of him addressing the ghosts? Was that a TikTok?
Spirits that haunt the old
video.
But
he just can't. And it's not as if as if you knew the cinema.
Where's this video?
It's a
Huh. Okay, whatever. It's probably on a TikTok.
It's a close round street. The side. I don't think I've missed anything. I've never caught
of spirits that family home when his
Too far.
fiend. A guy named Ahmad was visiting his
Imaginary
family home when his
fiend.
7-year-old sister wanted to show him a cute little picture she'd drawn.
Oh
But
no.
It wasn't a cute picture.
Not the pictures.
It was kind of horrifying.
Probably.
My picture I drew.
Your picture you drew.
That's Daddy,
Mhm.
that's Mummy, and that's me.
And that's the demon that lives in the closet. Steve.
Steve. Who's Steve?
My friend.
Your imaginary friend.
My best friend.
Your best friend Steve. You've got a best friend that looks like this.
My best friend Steve.
Okay. I'm leaving the house.
The little girl's drawing of her nightmarish friend Steve went viral, even inspiring some viewers to create renderings of what Steve might look like in real life.
Wow. My best
Viewers
friend
of Ahmad's
Steve with the
video
heart
encouraged him
emojis.
to ask the little girl a few
That's
more questions
crazy.
about her imaginary friend Steve.
I love
And
it.
Things went
I love
from
everything
bad
about it.
to worse.
Mama said you got 2 imaginary friends.
No, I've got 2 best friends.
You've got 2 best friends.
Yeah, 2. Do you want me to show you another picture?
Who's that?
Ooh, another one. Steve.
Yeah.
That's Margaret.
And who's that?
That's you.
That's me. Yeah, but you spelled my name wrong.
Yeah, but that's you.
That's fake. That has to be fake. There's no way.
Mustache and your eyebrows.
And your dead eyeballs and your blood.
Yeah, but she had them.
Wait, so why have you drawn this for?
But Steve doesn't like you.
Steve.
I mean, it is an
Doesn't like
uncanny resemblance of him.
Yeah, but Margaret likes you.
Margaret likes me.
Dang, Margaret down
She's
bad.
holding your hand.
She's holding my hand. She's eating me. Are you sure Margaret likes me?
Yeah, she's holding your hand.
Do I need to be worried?
No.
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 Actually, this is not a joke. I have left the house.
Oh man, he's like, all right, peace out. You're on your own.
I'll be honest, I'm not giving that update, because now I'm unliked by Steve, whoever this person is.
It turns out that Ahmad's little sister has another imaginary friend named Margaret. But even creepier, he learns that for some reason, her old friend Steve just doesn't like him.
Wait, so why have you drawn this for?
But Steve doesn't like you.
Steve doesn't like me.
Oh god, that's so
Ahmad
awesome.
is now a little freaked out. He says that after this last visit with his little sister, the drawings are just getting a bit
Definitely
too
deserves an
creepy for
Academy
him.
Award right
He
there.
says
This
that
is
he
great
won't be
acting.
checking in with another update on Steve. Or Margaret, for that matter.
Margaret got a fucking crazy Sharingan going on here. Hold on.
Another update on Steve. Or
Look at that, bro. She's gonna put him in a genjutsu for sure. Holy. Oh, the camera demon's got the quality again.
Margaret, for that matter. The hanging hands. The
Nope.
woman is running a
No
daycare out
hanging
of her
hands.
quiet suburban home. It's an average day, and the kids are laughing and playing nearby. Everything seems normal. But then things start to get a little spooky.
The best thing ever was when you had recess in kindergarten stuck inside, and then you had all of those blocks. The amount of castles that me and my friends would build with blocks. Crazy. That is a dangerous place for that fish tank. One loose toy flying across the room, hitting that fish tank, is a catastrophe waiting to happen. And you got the homework table right there. I would put the fish tank here. Why isn't the fish tank in the living room, bro? You got the fish tank right next to the playroom. Oh, it's a daycare. Bro just got a visit from Steve.
A little boy comes running out of one of the nearby rooms, screaming in fear. The daycare provider hurries over and asks him what's wrong.
Bro is
But
just
he's too
spooked.
terrified to speak. He just points at the open door. Cautiously, the woman goes to check it out for herself.
Gonna turn the corner and Steve is gonna be there. Imagine she screams and runs out of the daycare. Whoa. She should be fired for scaring the kids with some fishing string like that.
Were you in there? Were you in there? No. He knocked us over. Who knocked us over?
While the woman
That is the smartest kid in that whole preschool. Maybe it was just air.
is in the room investigating, a heavy child's
Hell
playhouse
yeah.
suddenly tips over
He said heavy. Those things are not heavy. You can literally like flick them and they'll fall over.
on its side. The crash startles her and leaves the children a bit confused. But here's where things get very,
That kid who said maybe it's just air is gonna be a NASA engineer when he's older.
very creepy. Because, did you see it? Viewers of the video point out that there are two creepy little hands reaching down from above.
I quit. I quit. You can't even pretend that that's actually anything.
The door. The hands look to be about
Where?
the size of a child, and they
What
pull
do you
back
mean?
and disappear just as the little boy runs from the room. Now, the daycare provider's daughter who posted the
Oh,
video
maybe.
says that she didn't even know.
I see it when it's further away, and you could in my like
Now, the daycare
in my sample on the stream on the right,
Provider's
Yeah.
daughter who posted the
But,
video
like-
says that she didn't even notice these little hands until someone pointed them out in the video comments.
You know what it could be? It could be a gecko. Depending on where they are, like my aunt who lived in Texas, when I was over there, there was like a gecko on the ceiling, so there could be like 2 geckos on the ceiling right
This
there.
is the room. The crazy thing about
And
this
the kid was freaked out because the gecko scared him. And he was like, "Ew, they're slimy," and he ran away. And then the other geckos were like, "Oh shit."
that there was like markings at the top of the entranceway of like the doorway, and I guess in the video, you can see hands gripping onto the doorway. I don't really know what to make of that.
The young woman says that she is also confused as to how the child's playhouse could just turn over.
Firstly, we have the house, and obviously you guys saw that it fell, but the other thing I wanted to point out was that it's pretty hefty, so it really doesn't make any sense that it would just fall on its own like that.
But the story gets even creepier as the daycare provider's daughter explains just why the little boy ran out of the room in the first place.
It was Steve.
The main thing, and the reason that the little boy was screaming, is actually in here. We have this covered up for a reason.
Nope, fire her. She needs to be fired. Fire her. That is grounds for termination. Oh yeah, by the way, you're dropping your kid off. I just want to let you know that we keep a haunted artifact here in the back of the playroom. So, yeah, it's a mirror. It's said to trap the souls of children in it. I just wanted to let you know, and you need to sign this waiver before dropping your kid off. Just a little disclaimer to keep us protected legally. But, just want to be sure. Thank you for choosing Golden Sunshine Smiles for your daycare center. And we'll see you at 4 o'clock to pick up your child.
Apparently,
Come on!
The little boy told my mom that he saw a face in these mirrors.
A few days later, and the daughter noticed...
No, that malarkey.
Weird on
That
the
is bullcrap.
CCTV. As she is watching, the
Dang,
child security gate just seems to unlatch.
The same fishing string that pulled the house down.
And open on its own. She heads into the room to investigate, but she's not ready for what she finds.
That's f***ing creepy.
Were you just casually sitting there watching the security cameras for no reason after hours?
Do it again.
She said do it again. You didn't even give the ghost a chance, man.
Like, yeah, okay. Do it again. I'll wait.
Oh, hold on, was the latch open before?
Not ready on its own, as she is...
Oh, it just wasn't closed all the way. Yeah, why would... If you have those gates there, why wouldn't you close it all the way?
Do it. Do it again. Open the gate.
I missed it. I was too busy looking at my camera. Wait, did the drawer open?
Open the gate.
I'm so confused. What happened? Nothing happened! That was so stupid.
As she is recording the child
What
tape and
happened?
trying to encourage any nearby spirit to open it again, something suddenly moves under the sheet covering the vanity.
Where?
It almost opened it again, something suddenly moves under the sheet covering the vanity. It almost looks like a finger poking underneath. The movement is slight, but the young woman notices it immediately.
That is so dumb.
And
That
just
is the
makes a
dumbest thing
run
ever.
for it. The woman and her mother now believe that the little child's vanity was the cause.
Hey, little Susie, do you have a toy that moves on its own that I could put under here?
Of all the paranormal activity. They say that they have now sold the little wooden vanity to someone on Facebook Marketplace. Someone who actually wanted to buy the vanity just because it might be haunted. But was this actual paranormal activity?
Did it sell?
And if not, then just what are these bizarre little hands that seem to reach down
Does it
from
sell?
the
Because
ceiling?
I'll buy it.
You
I'll buy it
decide.
right now. Does she ship?
If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official. And be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. The Invisible Guest. Tristan says that his house in France is haunted by
Hey,
a very
Tristan, it's
active
you.
poltergeist. He often hears footsteps and sees things moving on their own.
Wow, the door is moving. Oh my word, the door is moving. I repeat, the door is moving. Oh, whoa, did you see that orb, man? Hold on. That's kind of cool. That does not... That doesn't behave as a dust particle does. I mean, that second one maybe. What? Some advanced fishing string techniques going on in here.
After having a psychic medium come over to cleanse his house, the
A
paranormal
psychic
activity
medium.
only gets worse.
You know what? There's some crazy Doflamingo action right here.
After it gets worse.
I'm gonna use that from now on. Damn, bro went crazy with the string fruit. Three knocks.
Late one night, Tristan
Better
hears
call
strange
Ed and Lorraine
aggressive
Warren.
banging coming from his hallway. He grabs his phone and starts filming as he goes to check it out.
What is that flooring, dude? That's gotta be the ugliest flooring. The kitty! Kitty! Go on, kitty, get the ghost. Get the ghost, kitty. Open it. Open it, let's see. Oh no, your buddy just ran away. Go on, get in there. Let's see, go right behind the door. Come on. Turn to the left a little. We can't see the full room. Oh, now his buddy is slipped out behind him. I don't know. I don't actually feel like you couldn't really hide well behind there.
The bathroom door handle is
I wish I had
rotating
a door
wildly
handle
as
like
his
that, 'cause
cat
I'd try to
stares
rig
on
up a
in
way to
fear.
make it do that.
Tristan approaches the door cautiously when suddenly it swings open and there's no one inside.
I wouldn't necessarily say the cat was in fear. The cat more was like, what the hell is going on?
Cut to a few nights later, and Tristan says that some shoes in the kitchen hallway had moved on their own. So he sets up a camera to film down the hallway while he and his girlfriend watch TV
Not
in
the
the other room.
shoes.
His camera catches something that is pure nightmare fuel.
Oh, one more time. Hey, bud, could you go, homie, could you go into the room and toss this shoe basket out real fast? I just want to get a clip real quick. Wait.
camera to film down the shoes in the kitchen hallway had moved on their own. So he sets up a camera to film
Okay,
down
so he pre-set up the camera like he knew it was just gonna happen. Chat, every time I've seen a ghost or possibly have maybe potentially could have schizophrenically seen a spirit of the aether, I've never had a camera at the ready. The odds of it catching like this is just so astronomical. And every time I'm like, you know what, let me get my camera out, nothing happens. Except that one time. Except that one time on Instagram when we went to an abandoned place and that door moved by itself. But we were filming just in general because we were urbexing, so I was just filming everything. So obviously that makes sense. But to just be in my home, yeah, I'm going to set my camera up. I'm just gonna start setting. This is why I want security cameras, or why I like security camera ghost footage, because while they're so easy to fake, it's still slightly more believable because your security cameras are rolling 24/7. I have to pee so bad. Is there a way to zoom? Is there a way to zoom? I don't think there's a way to zoom. Did I not? What is going on? Oh my god, the screenshot would be absolutely tiny. We can cook it. It's Walter White. Oh no. How
a box
goofy,
flies
dude.
out of a storage shelf and slams into the wall. Tristan goes to investigate, but he doesn't find anything. However, did you see it? When Tristan checks his footage later and zooms in on the doorway, there's a strange transparent apparition just standing there. The figure is small, about the size of a child, and it quickly glides off into the hallway.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
The figure is small, about the size
That's some good
apparition
Adobe After
just
Effects
standing
editing right there, but
The
dang.
figure is small, about the size of a child, and it quickly glides off into the hallway. The figure is small, about the size
Now
of a
that
child.
looks like somebody hunched over, like they out there like this. That's what that looks like.
Glides off into the hallway.
Oh my god.
Immediately after, the box violently flies off the storage shelf.
Oh, that was before the box flew.
These days, Tristan says nothing seems to be working to get rid of the poltergeist that haunts his home, and that now he's just.
What did he try though? It didn't even say that he tried to do anything.
Of room 112.
Okay, before we get into this, I really have to pee. I'll be right back up. February, goofball. Dude, I just realized the room and my shirt matches Nuke, and the red light matches Nuke's top 5 color scheme. That was not on purpose. My lights are just broken and stuck on green for the rest of eternity. I need another drink. Hold on. I know I just came right back. Oh, Lord! Nothing. Anything? Oh, man.
At a quiet nursing home, staff member Camila Torres says that there's one room that no one dares to stay in anymore.
Room 112.
Room 112. Camila says that room 112 is notoriously known as, quote, the death room. You
The
see,
death
every
room.
resident who stays in that room experiences sudden medical issues that often send them to the hospital. And
Me
sometimes
too.
they don't survive. The nurses and staff at the home say that they get chills just walking past the room door. Now, eventually, things got so bad that room 112 was just left empty. But it seems that something is still inside. One night, the nurses are creeped out as the call alarm in room 112 suddenly goes off, as if a resident inside is pressing the...
Is that real? Like, would an actual professional business be like, yeah, we don't use room 112 anymore, it's haunted?
emergency button for help. But again, there's not supposed to be anyone in room 112.
I hope they checked it, because what if somebody did need help and that was the closest room to them?
Yes. Did you just get that on camera? No. Stop. No, I'm not following you anymore. I don't like
No,
this.
we can't see anything because
No, I
you
don't
jerked
like
your
this. I don't
phone.
like this. I don't like this. This is insane right
The emojis are so unserious for the situation. Someone could be dying!
Okay, you're gonna stop this right now.
Why is the camera so out of focus? We'll turn off the call button first. Oh, it's in the toilet. The ghost was having a crazy poop.
Camilla watches the CCTV as the heavy door to room 112 slowly closes by itself. She and
I mean,
her
I
coworker
guess.
go to investigate, but as expected, there's no one there.
There was a lot of time in between that security footage and them going to the room. They could have just had their friend activate the call button because they're bored and this is a night shift and they're like falling asleep at the desk. They're so bored. So the rest of the staff is like, let's make a ghost video. So one of the staff members goes in there, clicks the call button, closes the door, and then gets out of the room for in between the security camera and them walking over there.
Cut to a week later. Residents of the nursing home are enjoying a visit with a therapy dog. Suddenly, things take a very creepy
I love golden
turn.
retrievers.
Where's your other sucker?
The dog just goes ballistic and takes out all the old ladies. He just left. He's like, oh, you'll smell funny. No, it's room 112! No, never.
Really?
No, that's fake. There's no way. That doesn't... Okay, that does not sound like it's coming from the dog. That sounds like it's added in post.
The normally calm therapy dog suddenly becomes very agitated. It just walks
That's a
away from
lot
the
of
group and heads
effort.
down the hall.
This is one of those situations where, like, yeah, it could easily be fake, but it's like, are you really going to go through that effort? Especially when there's actual elderly patients that need a therapy dog and to be entertained for you to pull off a fake ghost stunt. Unless you got all the old people in on it and they're like, hey, Cheryl, we're going to make a YouTube video. Like, that's the pitch you give them.
All straight to room 112.
No,
the dog
dude,
stands
that's
at the
too
doorway,
much.
looking inside and whimpering as if it is staring at something disturbing in the darkness.
And if it is
Something
faked
that
that
no one
way,
else
that's
can see.
so unnecessary and
As word about
unethical.
haunted room 112 begins to
Essentially,
spread,
maybe, I don't know.
the
Maybe it was
nursing
one of the
home
elderly
residents
ideas.
start to get a little freaked out.
One of the old
One
people
woman
kinda came up
decides
with
to
the
perform
idea,
a religious
'cause they got
cleansing
bored.
ritual on the room, and she asked Camilla to record her so that she can share it with her Catholic friends group on Facebook. The
Please
video
don't tell me it's
captures
one of the
something
residents.
that is downright chilling.
Throwback to 2019. This is the post you make when your first original post didn't get enough views, so you're reposting it with the throwback to 2019 when a resident asked me to record her cleansing of the death room. Because the first one didn't get enough praise, and then you're hoping this time the caption will reel them in with the throwback to 2019. So, old strat.
Heavenly Father, I ask for your divine presence to fill this space.
She's doing it wrong. You have to go in there.
Through every room, cleansing this home of any
They're not going to hear you through the corporeal barrier.
rest. Let peace dwell in every corner, and love be the foundation of every wall.
Also, why do they gotta do it with the lights off? Turn the lights on.
Surrounding it with your angels, and shielding it from harm and evil. May every door be a passage to your grace, and every window open to your
That's
presence.
crazy.
Did you see it?
No, I
As
missed
the
it.
resident recites a prayer at the door of room 112, the rosary beads in her hand are suddenly yanked by some invisible force. The woman doesn't notice and continues her prayer. but when
How long were they walking down this hallway?
Group on Facebook.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's a lot of fishing string. That's a lot of fishing string to set up ahead of time.
Fear or unrest. Let peace dwell in every corner, and love be the foundation of every wall. Bless this home with your protection. In Jesus.
The rosary beads in her hand are suddenly yanked by some invisible force. The woman doesn't notice
I
and
don't know,
continues
man.
her prayer, but when they watch the footage back, they notice the strange
You'd have to
unexplained
let out,
jerk
like,
on
a
the beads,
whole
almost as
line.
if something was trying
And
to
then as she's
snatch
saying the
them
prayers,
right out of her hands.
the person's in the
Camilla
dark room
says
like,
that to this day, haunted room 112 still remains empty. Dark reflections. The
Until
recent
it
film,
yanks.
The Conjuring: Last Rites, is based
Aw,
on Ed and
yeah.
Lorraine Warren.
We watched this one. It's actually not that bad. Recently, the Last Rites. It's pretty cool. It's not really scary. I don't think any scary movies are scary anymore, but it's definitely like a cool paranormal film.
Investigation of the infamous Smurl haunting in West Pittston, Pennsylvania. Jack and Janet Smurl claimed a demonic presence tormented their family for over a decade, filling their home with strange noises, chilling screams, moving objects, and even physical attacks. Since the movie's release, many people have gone back to revisit real footage that was shot inside the...
Dude, this is gonna be cool. I don't think the mirror was in the actual case. Like the mirror that's in the movie. Spoilers, there's a mirror, a creepy mirror that only a grandma and grandpa would think looks cool. Like if you saw this mirror, you'd be like, oh, thanks. And if they didn't live with the grandparents, I would have thrown that shit out immediately. But apparently throwing it out curses you and you pick up glass. But
Smurl house.
it is a creepy movie. It's actually it's one of the better ones in recent times because the last few weren't that good.
Thought you can
Weren't that
imagine.
good.
Oh! That's it. Oh! Thought you can imagine. Oh!
Some crazy fishing string action from the 70s
One
with
particular
Connor
clip
and
has
Lorraine
unsettled
Warren.
many viewers. In it, Lorraine Warren gives a tour of the Smurl home, pausing at a closet where the family often heard unexplained loud and insistent knocking.
This is the closet area, and especially in the back of the
This is a nice little Halloween bit, seeing some original footage. I didn't know this was out here.
in this bedroom.
And here's where things get really creepy. Look closely as Lorraine Warren reaches for the closet door. Her reflection in a nearby mirror looks just wrong. Her face appears dark and distorted, and her eyes have gone black.
That's just old camera. That's just old
some
camera.
believe that she may have been channeling the dark
That's
entity
spooky,
that haunted
yes,
the home.
but that's coincidental with just
What do you
old
think?
technology.
Whispers in the dark.
Because
What?
the reflection angle still makes sense. It almost looks like it's looking at us away from, like, it looks like she would be looking this way more, and it's more looking like this way more. But it makes sense. It's possible that reflection could line up, and it just the eyes, like, look at the quality of everything. Like, look at the saturation, the contrast of, like, the sweater right here compared to the eye socket area. That genuinely is just coincidence with just the quality of old cameras. But that also was like 90% of spooky footage
Lorraine
back
Warren
in the day.
loud and insistent knocking. Closet where the family in
Like,
it,
let's
Lorraine
look
Warren
at
gives
it
a tour of the
on
Smurl home,
slowed down.
pausing at a closet where the family often heard unexplained loud and insistent knocking.
This is the closet area, and especially in the back.
No, that's
of
just the camera.
closet.
When it's not paused at a creepy moment, coincidentally, it just looks fine.
In this bedroom.
And here's where things get really creepy. Look closely as Lorraine Warren
Because playing
reaches
it
for the
back at
closet
full
door.
speed, it's like
Her reflection
whatever.
in a nearby
But when you
mirror
slow it down
looks
like that, you're like, yeah,
just
obviously it looks
wrong.
creepy.
Her face appears dark and distorted, and her eyes have gone black. Given Lorraine Warren's reputation as a psychic empath,
And I'm wondering if this was known. What's up, Mac? I'm wondering if this was known or pointed out at the time of this investigation, or if this is something after the fact that people rewatching the footage freaked out about. But it's
Warren
genuinely
reaches
just
for the
it's
closet
just
door.
old
Her
camera
reflection
quality.
in a nearby mirror looks just wrong. Her face
Yeah, when
appears
you slow it
dark and
down,
distorted,
obviously, but again, watching it at full speed, it's like whatever.
and her eyes have gone black. Given Lorraine Warren's reputation as a psychic empath, some believe that she may have been channeling the dark entity that haunted the home.
We are watching Nuke's Top 5 Ghosts Caught on Camera spooky videos for Halloween. You missed a riot of a stream earlier. Definitely watched the VOD earlier because I did some fishing string tricks to imitate my own ghost footage. It was pretty funny.
But what do you think? Whispers in the dark. Proud mother Jacqueline says that some strange things have been happening since she and her two daughters moved into their
bad
new
mom.
home. At first, her oldest daughter told her that someone was whispering to her at night
Yeah, I was
as she
pretty
tried
fried.
to fall asleep. The little girl said that she couldn't understand what the person was saying or even whether the voice was male or female. On another evening, her daughter said that she heard someone calling her name from downstairs.
Mommy,
Now,
I
at
hear
first, Mom
ghosts.
Jacqueline just dismisses these claims as a child's imagination. But then one day, she catches something on her living room camera that is truly disturbing.
Dude, the amount of time I've just like thought I've heard somebody and nobody was there. It's just, your brain just does that sometimes. Oh no, it's a fishing string! Not even fazed by it. That girl's got guts, because if I was the same age that happened, I'd be running up those stairs. I'd be sprinting up these stairs. Okay.
Jacqueline's daughter is playing at their table when suddenly a toy comes bouncing across the floor towards her, almost
Okay.
as if thrown by something. The girl goes to check it out, and then a plastic bag falls to the ground. Now, either of those could be written off as a simple coincidence. But then things get kinda weird. The little girl suddenly cries out and clutches her arm before running upstairs in tears. Later, she tells her mom that something grabbed her, and when Jacqueline looks, there's a fresh red scratch on her daughter's arm.
It's more of a bruise,
Jacqueline
not a
says
scratch.
that looks,
What is the
there's a fresh
security
red-
footage
She tells her out and clutches her
camera
arm.
angle though? Like you just got the security camera chilling on your fireplace stand.
alarm before running up.
It's a weird spot to
Jacqueline
put it.
says that both of her children now sleep in bed with her. So, is there something sinister haunting Jacqueline's new home? Tell me what you think down in the...
I remember when I was like 10, I heard some random man say goodnight in my ear in the middle of the night, and it scared the crud out of me, and there was nobody. Dude, I've had that happen too. I swear I've been laying down before and have heard somebody say goodnight in my ear. That's freaky. Yeah, stuff like that, like, that happened a lot when I was a kid. I just remember there was probably like 4 incidences that I remember. And one is related to a story I told earlier in the stream where I was talking about how I was in the playroom of my old house and I saw an apparition that looked exactly like my cousin, even though my cousin had ran upstairs. So, but also in that playroom, I swear I heard somebody yell the word yellow. Like, just like the color yellow. Like a yellow. And dude, that freaked me out so much. I've heard somebody say hello while I was sitting at the edge of my bed at my old condo several times. I've heard the goodnight while laying down. But yeah, that stuff happened all the time as a kid. And I'm wondering, I gotta ask some of my friends if they've ever heard voices when they were children, because I feel like that's just something that happens when you're a kid. You know, your brain's developing, you got some crazy synapses going on up there, or it's a ghost.
Haunted housekeeping. A woman named Sarah says that she works as part of the cleaning staff at a nursing home. Now, to
Housekeeping.
avoid any confusion, while Sarah usually speaks Spanish in her videos, this nursing home is actually located in Arizona in the U.S.
Trabajo en una área donde
What does that have to do with speaking
prácticamente
Spanish?
Vienen a morir los viejitos que están solos, que no tienen familia, y es que se escuchan demasiados ruidos. Y es que está terriblemente oscuro, o sea, está solo, apagan las luces, se abre el elevador, es una cosa espantosa.
Sarah says that since she has been working at the nursing home, she has heard and experienced many strange things.
I'm gonna go work at a nursing home just to find spooky paranormal things.
Hello?
What? Wait, hold on. That is a crazy door. It's got the double doorknob action. Why? For what purpose? It's like somebody installed the doorknob and they realized, oh, they put the lock on the wrong side, so they had to drill a new, instead of switching it around because it's one of those angled ones, so it can only go one direction. So instead of switching it around, they had to drill a new hole in the door and put another doorknob up there.
Hello?
Double doorknob action.
Y no hay nadie en el piano. No mames. No hay nadie y lo estoy escuchando.
That's kind of cool.
One day, while Sarah is working alone in the nursing home, things take a terrifying turn. She starts to hear strange, unexplained screams echo.
You know what would be a fire video? If you played through one of these. I remember spending the night at my friend's house, and sorry, my mic's kind of blocking thing. He was saying some creepy stuff, and it was in a whisper, and he said something about me dying, and I asked him, he has no idea. Dude! Okay, so, my friend Mason, who, funnily enough, is my neighbor now. My friend Mason, one time, we were sleeping over at his house, and he fell asleep before anybody else, and he always, like, slept on his back. And this dude straight sat up and stared at Jacob, but he was asleep, his eyes were closed. He was, like, facing Jacob, and he just went, "Jacob, I'm gonna kill you," and then laid back down, and we were all like, what? This was the funniest moment ever. We all erupted into laughter. We told him about it the next morning, and he had no idea. I'm gonna bring it up to him on Saturday when we do our Halloween thing. That's crazy. But also at that house that happened, Mason's house, his dad's condo, I woke up one time, we were having a sleepover because of a school project, and it was just 3 of us, right? So I'm laying on the air mattress, he's in his bed, and our other friend Tom is in the other bed. Yeah, poor Jacob. So I'm laying there, and I woke up in the middle of the night because I thought that Mason had got up from his bed to go to the bathroom. So I thought he was jumping over the air mattress to get over the air mattress because I was kind of like blocking. It was a small room, so it was blocking the doorway. So I woke up to a figure jumping over the mattress, And I was like, okay, it's just Mason going to the bathroom. I look over, Mason's still asleep. I was like, okay, then it was Tom going to the bathroom. I sit up, Tom's still asleep. And I'm like, what? So I told that story, and funnily enough, it led to us doing ghost hunting. This is back when the iPod Touch was a thing. So we downloaded a ghost radar on the iPod Touch, and we did a ghost hunting in his house, only to find nothing except like just us goofing around. But yeah, I've seen some spooky stuff. I've seen a lot of spooky stuff. I told a lot of stories throughout, not just this stream, but just past streams in general, of just like creepy things happening. And like, that's what I'm saying. Like, paranormal stuff doesn't really happen the way it does in these videos, or like in the movies, or in Zach Bagans' Ghost Adventures. I feel like the more experience of it happens. I don't know if it's just me, but when something happens, I'm like, yeah, that was creepy. And then I just continue on with my day. Like, a ghost could walk into frame right behind me right now, and I would be like, damn, did you see that? Bro, I think we just caught a ghost on camera. That would be it, and then I would continue streaming. I'd be like, yeah, I'm freaked out a little bit, but then, like, I'm definitely scared, but, like, my grandpa told me a long time ago, why are you so afraid? What's the ghost gonna do? Stick his arm through your stomach and go, ooh. Oh, man.
Through the halls.
Demons are a whole nother contention of maybe, but also I don't know, man. But what would be a cool video is to take like clips from Nuke's Top 5, like watch Nuke's Top 5 video, and then like, okay, so here's this clip, here's what happens in the clip, and then it cuts to us in a similar location / scenario, and we try to replicate the clip using like fishing string or like any other practical effects we could think of in the moment to replicate the supposed ghost caught on camera video. I feel like that would be a really cool series. I just need like money to go places, and I doubt any nursing homes are just going to be like, yeah, come film a YouTube video. But you could go to like a similar space with similar stores with similar doors to try to replicate things. That would be a sick series.
Hay veces que se oyen las sillas de ruedas que caminan, que hablan.
The wheelchairs are talking. Okay, what are the odds she's talking about that exact scenario happening and then the cart moves? Like, the staff is just bored here. Yeah, doesn't even show the door frame or anything to show that, like, oh yeah, there's nobody here that pushes the cart. I live in Arizona right now, and so far I think stuff would happen in Tucson and maybe Mesa. I don't even know what those locations are. Hold on, let me pull that up. Tucson, Arizona. Did I spell that right? Is that actually spelled like that, or is it spelled like this? Or maybe it was a typo in the chat. Oh my god. We're having a meltdown. My keyboard is haunted. The Hyundai Tucson. No, it's gotta be typo. It's probably C. Oh yeah, this is definitely like paranormal alien territory for sure. This looks like you would go UFO watching on this bridge here. This reminds me of that Scooby-Doo movie where they found aliens. yeah, you just don't. Okay, yeah, it's probably like this. Actually, you know what? Let's paranormal. Tucson, Arizona has numerous haunted locations, with the Hotel Congress often cited as the most haunted place in the city. Other reportedly haunted places include Fox Theater, Fort Lowell Park, Colossal Cave, I'm not even trying to pronounce that, theater, and Old Tucson Studios. Tucson's most haunted. Hell yeah. And then we got Mesa, Arizona. Oh yeah, definitely prime desert alien territory. What, is that a pyramid? Oh, conspiracy theory. Or what's the X-Files? That's a little sus right there. Oh Lord, the haunted water park. Yeah, Arizona is definitely like I would strike as a UFO location. Yeah, I saw a UFO in Oregon. Was that anything? And saw like the flashing lights, how people describe. I've okay. I don't want to sound schizo, but like I've literally seen almost everything besides like cryptids and Bigfoot, I guess. But we were laying down one time stargazing, me and two of my friends, and my friend Natalie, the one who's like the most into aliens, of course was the one that didn't see it because she was sitting up with her face buried in her phone, like watching TikToks. And we're laying there staring at the sky, and I kid you not, this like blue orb like flew over us, a big blue like light, and then it just went real fast, like out of frame. And I was like, I looked at my friend Natalie, I was like, dude, did you see that? She goes, yeah. So we sat up really fast and we're like, Natalie, did you see that? And Natalie was just like, pushes her glasses up, no. And we're like, dude, you just missed a UFO. And it's like, how could she have missed it? Because it wasn't like far off into the sky or anything. This thing was like, it seemed like it was hovering right above where the house was, like maybe 30 feet max, and it was huge. But yeah, usually desert air regions like this are Arizona, are like UFO spots, which is funny. It's just because there's open sky and it's easier to catch things. Phoenix, Arizona. Paranormal. I'm still in photos. I was so confused. It reminds me of a monster we have in Arizona. I would call it the mulligan. With the mulligan or mulligan monster. Arizona Bigfoot. Hell yeah. Hold on, let me pull that up. Lord have mercy. Look at this dude. He's almost as hairy as I am. Wow. Ape-like creature. Oh god, I love all this stuff. Similar to Bigfoot, it is described as large, hairy, and often is associated with strange sounds, strong odors, and unexplained footprints. Despite numerous anecdotal reports spanning over the century, no credible scientific evidence exists to prove its existence, as per usual. That's so funny. East Valley Paranormal HQ. Mesa's haunted house. What I think is crazy is, I don't know if you know anything about like Ed and Lorraine Warren, but Matt Rife just purchased their haunted, or I think did Lorraine die recently? Whoever was in ownership of all the artifacts from The Conjuring, Matt Rife bought all of them. And it's so funny. HBO is coming out with The Conjuring TV series, because why not? You know, they're good enough. It would be so funny if Matt Rife played a role in the Conjuring TV series. If he was an actor, like, in the show, that would be fire. But I was also thinking it would be funny if just every episode opens with him, like, being a narrator to the intro of the episode. Strange Noise just described in a camp and trashed everything. Yeah, I don't know, man. Being just out in the campsite and hearing a strange noise. Are there bears in Arizona? Hold on. We're into deep now. Arizona bears? Question mark? Oh, black bears. This is probably a black bear. The only species in America, a black bear. Wait, what? That can't be right. No, the only species American black bear. Okay, I thought I was saying there was only black bears. I was like, what about grizzlies, dude? common in Arizona. That's so crazy. I thought it would be too hot in Arizona for black bears. True, it could have been anything. Could have been the reptilians or a Wendigo. I think I have a video on my channel where I tell a story about the time I saw a Wendigo. I'm not going to retell that story. Yeah, you have bears. I'm not going to retell that story. If you're interested in hearing the story of the time I saw a Wendigo, it's on the channel. It's a little bit older. I'll even plug it real quick. Shameless plug time. Moist Critical. Wow, this is going to be far, far down. Oh, here it is. The Ohio Wendigo. The time I saw a Wendigo. You know, sitting at a pretty 60 views, which is way more than I thought, because, man, do I sound crazy in this one. But I told a good story about the Wendigo. Yeah, dude. Wendigos and skinwalkers are my favorite. This story that I tell is the whole reason I even know what a Wendigo is. Because prior to this experience, we had no idea what a Wendigo was. And so we just had to, like, look up what we saw, and it was the Wendigo. So, as soon as I'm done with this Nukes Top 5 video, I'm going to end the stream, because I had been streaming for, like, 4 hours. But this is, the Wendigo story. And if you're interested in the ghosts, me and my friend Giovanni, we do ghost react footage. I have a whole playlist for it. And spooky stuff. And, you know, Halloween's right around the corner. So I was like, I gotta run. I'm mostly an Airsoft channel. Which, if you are subscribed, you probably already know that. But, oh yeah, these are the other channels I was doing research into. Where were we? The first tab. First tab. Letting it ride. Maybe we'll do one more video. I still got a lot of energy in me.
No puede ser, ¿escucharon? Ahora sí sentí que alguien me tocó de
I already forgot what happened.
As Sarah searches the hallways, she doesn't hear it, but there is a strange voice that sounds like an older woman whispering, "I see you."
Oh, okay. No, don't hear it.
Then, out of nowhere, a cart rolls across one of the activity rooms completely on its own. Sarah says that just then she felt someone touch her back.
Ahora sí sentí que alguien me tocó de verdad.
And with that, Sarah has had enough. She just gets out of there. So, what do you think? Did Sarah capture evidence of a haunting in the critical care wing of the nursing home? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Realistically, they were bored.
Scurry videos. Once again, these are videos that are kind of scary, but maybe a little silly, a bit funny, or just kind of weird. First up, a ghost hunter in Malaysia tries to provoke a spirit into showing itself. He stands up on a table and dares the ghost to push him off. What happens next leaves him speechless.
Why is bro out here in full kit? Hold on. Bro has got the bulletproof vest. He is ready for spiritual warfare.
The spirit into showing itself. He stands up on a table and dares the ghost to push him off. What happens next leaves him speechless.
Engkau apa kau buka langkah engkau buang aku sekarang guna ni. Cepat kau buka.
Oh. Yep, I felt that one.
Next up, somewhere in Vietnam, two girls who work in an
It turns out he didn't need to be afraid of the ghosts. He had to be afraid of his own foolishness.
air-conditioned clothing store lie down on the floor to cool off. It was a terrible mistake.
The fabled rats in the pants.
A rat runs up one of the girls' pants and she has to Gangnam Style it back out of there.
Nice.
Now, the weird thing I found out when researching this story is new fear unlocked.
Warzone with the ghosts.
Happens a lot.
Honestly, though, it is probably smart being geared up like that, especially if you go into abandoned places, because the only thing more scary than ghosts in abandoned places are actual people. and I would probably want protection too.
Dang! Wow, I ran up my leg.
Jesse has caught a mouse.
In my pants.
That is so unsanitary.
Don't let it climb. Go ahead.
Oh my god! Is that your mouse? Oh my god!
That is so wild. Then there's multiple.
Oh gosh! It is! What the hell?
Wow. Thrilling.
So until next time, keep your legs crossed, and thanks for watching.
Freaky fried. Alright, one more.
Hunter Mathis lives in a historic home in Memphis, Tennessee that was built in 1859.
Hold on, I gotta restart for the
Hunter
VOD.
Mathis lives in a historic home in Memphis, Tennessee that was built in 1859. The house sits across from a forensic center where actual autopsies are often performed. One night when Hunter is home alone,
To this day, or
he
used to
spots
be?
someone wearing a hat just standing on his
Oh
front
no,
porch.
it's the Hat Man.
And this is when things start to get really creepy.
That is wild. It's so short too. It looks like he's wearing a snapback backwards though.
What in the actual hell?
Damn. That is a wild thing to type in chat. Oh, that's good.
Now, Hunter says that he opened the door because, unfortunately, having strangers standing on his doorstep is a common problem. But it's usually easily solved.
We live in downtown Memphis,
Dude,
which means
is it a coincidence that the Hat Man comes to you during sleep paralysis and it just so happens Freddy Krueger is a sleep demon?
we're used to having a homeless population. Usually when it
You
rains,
might be onto something there.
we will have homeless people walk up on the porch, and it is sad, but we do have to ask them to leave because we're on a private property. Every time I have had to ask a homeless person to get off the porch, they've always been kind, sweet, or just listened.
But this
They're just
time
like
it was
you
a
and me.
demon
They're
from
just
the ether.
in much rougher circumstances. I was perplexed in the video because I thought, I didn't pay attention to the light passing through the shadow. I was like, it's not raining, why is someone on my front porch? I get that to a lot of you in your everyday lives, that's not a good call, and probably moving forward I won't do that, but I've been in
why
that
not?
situation multiple times and I just didn't think anything about it.
Now, Hunter has even tried to debunk his own video to figure out exactly what he could have saw at his door that night, but it still just doesn't make sense.
The front of our house where somebody would be. For them to run, where would they have to hide? It goes straight out, guts out. This way, another
Bro's an
commercial building,
Olympic
it guts
athlete and
out.
pole
They would
vaulted
also
over the
have to
fence on the
jump
side.
down into this drop of a fence and go that way.
Hunter says that he's
Or they
lived
could have
in the
dropped down
house for
behind the
2
fence.
years, but he has never experienced anything like this. So just who or what did he see at his door?
Ooh, spooky.
Next up, a woman is
also
recording a
kinda
video with
short,
her daughter
too.
to
It's a
show
short
off her
shadow.
new blue LED pool lights.
Ooh,
But when she
yeah,
reviews her
badass.
clip, she notices that she accidentally caught something that is downright creepy.
What? I didn't see it.
Some
I heard the
odd
noise.
translucent figure seems to eerily float around the edge of the pool.
That's
passing
just a
right through
person.
the
Look at
woman's
the camera
daughter.
quality. That's just somebody else.
So are these figures just a trick of the light? Or did these people capture real evidence of the supernatural?
That was
A
just
little
somebody
visit.
else that they had.
Nuke's Top 5 viewer Jose Gonzalez sent me this strange footage that was captured just outside an apartment complex in Southern California. Jose says that the footage was caught by a family friend on a door cam just outside her apartment. It shows something that is truly bizarre.
My God, it's a gnome.
Some little figure that seems to be walking on two legs moves under the stairs.
It's
Then,
a
as
gnome.
woman passes by, it
What
seems
is
to pose
that?
up two
It's
legs.
a little Ewok. Hold on.
Some little
Nah, that's a groundhog, just like walking on his hind
little
legs.
figure that seems to be walking on
That's
two
so
legs
funny.
moves under the stairs.
Yeah, and then it
as
gets
a
on
woman
all fours
passes
to get
by,
under
it
that
seems
final
to
step.
press
It's
up
gotta be
against
some
the
type of
wall
animal.
to avoid her attention. Then the little figure quickly crawls between the steps and disappears.
He's
out of
stealthing it
sight.
like over the hedge.
Weirdly, whatever this is almost looks like it's dressed in a
The
tiny
Hobbit.
little robe. Now, Jose believes that the security cam caught
it's
a
too small to
duende,
be a hobbit.
a mischievous creature from Spanish and Latin American folklore that is said to be similar to a gnome or leprechaun. But
I
let me
literally
know
said
what
gnome.
you think
I'm
this
psychic.
is. Through the eyes of a child. A young woman named Kyla says that she once saw a ghost when she was only 3 years old.
Only
Her aunt
3?
is filming her at the table when suddenly this happens.
Look, an apple.
Whoa.
Don't come in here. Okay,
Standing on business with the demons. Don't come in here.
I won't let you anymore. I'm just gonna get.
Who you talking to?
I don't like that.
Oh.
I don't want to.
You don't think to like turn and look at what she's talking to with the
I
camera?
don't like that one.
You could have caught something crazy on camera by turning it.
You don't like who? What, baby? Like what?
Okay, guys.
It's now 15 years later and Kyla is 18. She says she
Is
has
she gonna
very little
describe
memory
what it
of
looked
this
like?
specific incident.
So basically, me and my aunt, I was at my aunt's house. My grandma lived down the street, and I guess my mom was at work. We were just eating potato soup, and I guess I saw something or someone on the stairs, and I was like, "Don't you come in here!" And they just kept getting closer to me, and you could see that I'm looking that way. And I'm just like,
Bravo,
you know,
whoop
it's coming at me. And
Can
I'm
of
like,
whoop ass
"No."
on you.
Who you talking to?
I don't like that.
Now we go to Wichita, Kansas, where Nuke's Top 5 viewer Dallas Clark says that she's worried that her home might be haunted after her
See,
Ring
there it is,
camera captures a
security cam.
very strange conversation. You see, her young son seems to be having an argument with someone. But the problem is, he's in his room all
His imaginary
alone.
friend Jeremy's acting up and bouncing on the bed. He's like, no, Mom said you can't jump on the bed.
Wait, Ghost Man.
he said ghost man.
Ghost Man, you say yes. Your eyes stupid.
Busting out the insults on Ghost Man. Holy.
Yeah. You want to talk to me, Ghost?
Schizophrenia.
Huh? You want to talk? You want to talk, Ghost? You want to talk to me? I'm gonna beat you.
That's what I'm saying. Tell that ghost who's boss.
Now. Go.
Yeah, get out of here. Get out of this house.
Go. Ghost.
The toddler seems to be speaking to an invisible entity that he has named, quote, Ghost
Man.
The boy even goes so
Legendary
far
name.
as to threaten to beat up Ghost Man.
I'm gonna beat you up. If you don't be quiet.
Oh, kids are awesome.
The little boy even yells for the
I wouldn't
ghost
even be
to
afraid.
leave.
Little Timmy's got it.
Go. Ghost.
Dallas says that her son still speaks to, quote, Ghost Man, and that she has captured other spooky disturbances all around her home. Another family in Houston,
was such a
Texas
short
has
clip.
a similar strange experience with their 1-year-old daughter. One evening, Tiffany Matthews notices that her little girl is looking at something in their kitchen, And that's when things get really weird.
Y'all, I don't know who she playing with, but it's an invisible person. And then
They're so casual about it. Even Dad's laughing. The Mark V. Get the ghost with the Mark V. I always wanted to get rock salt shotgun rounds and get a shotgun just to fight ghosts. Like some Sam and Dean type shit. Supernatural.
You play with your granny? You play with your granny? You play with your granny?
she is really interacting. Oh my goodness.
Sometimes kids just be weird. No, Granny, don't go.
Oh my goodness.
Little 1-year-old Trinity can be seen happily reacting to something her family just can't see. The child's mother believes that whatever this is can't be anything.
See, there's one
malicious.
problem with that
She
theory.
thinks that her daughter is
Okay,
probably
Dr.
playing
Disrespect
with
is
the
still alive.
spirit of her grandmother. So
He would have to be dead for it to be Ghost Doctor.
Overactive imagination? Or just what are these young children seeing? You
That's
decide.
good. That's funny.
If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official. And be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. Ghost hunts gone wrong. In this next video, a ghost hunter named Alex is exploring a haunted house.
That's what they want you to think. I've never seen Dr. Disrespect and his what's the guy's name? Oh, I don't even know. That bit's ruined because I don't know the actual dude's name. But I was gonna say I don't see them in the same room.
Where he hears a rumbling noise coming from a nearby wardrobe.
No, that place is dilapidated. The haunted wardrobe to Narnia. Dude, Nuke's Top 5 has been around since I was like 12 years old, and probably longer than that. I've been watching Nuke's Top 5 since middle school. Nuke's Top 5 would get me through study hall.
The mirror on the wardrobe bursts
Camera demon's
outward,
back.
sending sharp shards of glass
Fixed
flying
quality.
towards Alex, barely missing him. But there's something even
That's
weirder
crazy.
here. Because, did you see it?
No, I didn't.
Some bizarre shadow figure comes flying right out of the mirror and darts across the room
Oh,
so
what?
fast that Alex doesn't even notice.
That's kinda cool.
He checks the inside of the wardrobe, but there's nothing there.
Some good Adobe
Mark
After Effects
Sebastian
editing
is staying
skills
at the
right there.
infamous Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado. The Stanley Hotel is said to
The goddamn Stanley Hotel where Tyler Oliveira had that interaction with that one dude. Oh, I can't remember the guy's name, but there was some beef because of it.
be
That's
one
all
of
I
the
think
most
of anytime I
haunted
hear about this
hotels in
hotel.
North America, and is most famously known as the inspiration for the Stephen King book and subsequent movie, The Shining. Turns out that the hotel does live up to its spooky reputation. As Mark is filming the outside of the
Bro,
hotel
science homework
late one
easy,
night,
bro. That's where
he
you gotta send out
captures
math homework.
this.
Math homework goes to Narnia. What? What is it?
I'm not kidding. I just saw someone move in that window. Look in this.
I was gonna say, at the bare minimum, somebody shot that glass with like a BB gun or like a pellet gun, and then just added the shadow figure in post effects editing.
Window right here.
Shh, you hear that? The thing about the Stanley Hotel is it's still an active hotel, so that literally could have just been a guest.
A dark figure seems to peek out of one of the hotel's upper windows.
So like, why are they
But
filming
what's
me, man? I'm just
especially
trying to
creepy
sleep.
is that this room is closed and locked off.
No, Cap,
Inaccessible
don't
to
believe
the
it.
public.
I need to see
This is
that
the
it's
room where I
closed.
saw something.
Oh, maybe. There we go. I stand corrected. It was probably a staff member, though. Like, that stuff doesn't just stay, like, dust-free. You gotta send somebody in there to clean.
Even the hotel staff can't explain Mark's strange, ghostly capture.
Here's the thing. The staff knows that the hotel is known for being haunted. So if something like this were to happen and it actually was a staff member in there, they would just have to play along with the bit to keep up that haunted reputation the hotel's known for.
As no member of the staff patrols that room, and it's not open to hotel guests.
Really creepy though.
Isn't that creepy?
I'm glad you caught that though.
Me too.
You should show the tours.
Okay, I'll show the tours downstairs. Okay. I confirmed with the staff that no one was in there. They don't do patrols inside of that room. And most certainly not at 2:30 a.m.
I want to let you
Cat,
know I was
dude,
online
somebody's
the
gotta
entire
clean
night
it.
that night. So there are at least 1,000 people who saw the event.
Somebody has to clean
the footage
it.
you just saw play out in real time. It's a locked whiskey bar that is only open for private events. And as soon as I saw Mr. Shadowman show his ass, I ran up to the door of that room that is on that little
Mr.
patio that you
Shadowman
can
showed
see
his
in the
ass.
video. Shined a flashlight
That's
in
great.
and showed that there was no one in there.
So just who or what did Mark see? Let me
Or
know what you think.
or somebody was in there smoking a doobie when they weren't supposed to be.
This
Hitting the
next clip was
Benjamin
sent
on
to
their
me by
break.
Nuke's Top 5 viewer Zach S. He says that just after midnight, he and his friend Brandon were exploring a tunnel in Shinks Ferry,
Well, you see,
Pennsylvania.
it's just an
that
aesthetic
locals
people have.
claim is extremely haunted. As the guys look around, something happens that chills them to their core.
Oh, good old haunted tunnels. What?
It sounds like boots, like wet boots walking over here.
I didn't hear anything.
Did you hear the hello,
Dude, did you hear the Oh no.
The two guys hear what sounds like a person.
Bro went from dude frat bro voice tone to screeching banshee.
The two guys hear what sounds like a person.
Oh, that's
moving
great.
in a
That's
tunnel,
amazing.
Which kind of
Oh,
freaks
that's
them out.
amazing.
But as they go to check it out, they hear what almost sounds like a loud wailing moan from somewhere very close
Well,
by.
there's this thing
It sends
in
the guys
nature,
screaming
it's
back to
called
their car
wind,
in
and
absolute
usually when
terror.
wind gets funneled into areas, it makes funny noises. Yeah, that sounds like wind.
So did Zach and Brandon hear a ghost tromping around and whooping it up? Well, you decide. Caught on camera.
Dude, when I was exploring an abandoned hospital, they had a tunnel system that went underneath it. And I kid you not, these tunnels got down to like 5.5 feet tall. So some of the tunnels you'd have to crouch through. Gosh, I wish I was recording when we were in those tunnels. Because I don't have any clips of it, because we were just like goofing around just as a friend group. We're like, oh, like let's go explore an abandoned place. You know, nothing spooky happened in those tunnels, but it would have still would have been a cool
Now, I
shot.
don't usually feature scary photos on the channel because they're just too easy to
Photos.
fake. But I found these pictures especially interesting just because they're so strange and seem much harder to manipulate. Now, first up, some women were on a girls' trip to celebrate one of the women's birthdays. There were no husbands or boyfriends and no children in attendance. So one of the women snapped a live photo on her iPhone and captured this.
Ah! What? 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 It's just a family photo.
Did you see it?
No.
On the right side of the picture, a small boy who seems to be absolutely colorless appears on the women's shoulders.
That's
now,
terrifying.
If you don't know, an iPhone live photo captures a few frames before the photo and a few frames
I didn't even
after.
see that. The kid was straight up in war paint, blending in with the grass, dude. His daddy must be a Navy SEAL or something, because that war paint's on fleek. That is peak camo right there.
The little pale gray boy actually seems to be moving. The women say that they have no idea who this boy could be, as there were absolutely...
Nah, they're lying. That's if it's not one of theirs, that's definitely a kid from the campground that just snuck into the shot.
no children around
Allegedly.
anywhere.
I don't know how you would fake a live photo though. That's where he's saying like, oh, like photos, but this is an iPhone live
Next
photo, which those I couldn't even put two and two together on how to fake that. I think it was just the kid was either really dirty from playing in the mud or some shit, or, you know, it was like, I don't know, he had some face paint on for some reason.
A young woman named Tegan is taking a picture with her boyfriend.
Could be anything.
But later when she prints the photo out, she notices something very odd in the background.
Oh no. We lived in South Carolina. There's a burnt down house that just appeared and nobody in the area knew whose it was and where it came from. That's interesting because I have a family vacation every year in North Carolina, and there's a supposed haunted property on the island. It's Ocean Isle is the island, and apparently there's like just this plot of land that people will see they'll be driving in, coming in on vacation or leaving vacation, and they'll just see a house on that plot of land where there used to be a house that burned down, and people would see the house manifested, and then the next day it wouldn't be there. That's crazy. I mean, obviously it's not the same area because you said South Carolina, but like the way folklore spreads around and everything, it could have been the same, or maybe the people heard that in South Carolina got the idea to put it, because the Ocean Isle has their like ghost walk where you pay like a ticket and they take you around the island and talk about like the ghost spooky things that happen. Which again, funnily enough, this goes back to me seeing ghosts. I was a young kid one time, and I was sleeping with my mom because I was like 4 or 5 or something, and I looked over her shoulder in the middle of the night to like the doorway, and I saw a thing cross the doorway, but it looked like Ghostface from Scream walking across the highway, and it like turned and looked at me but kept walking. It was so spooky. That's like that, and putting together a Toy Story puzzle is all I remember from that vacation. That's somebody's reflection.
Very tall,
it's a window, dude.
Distinct features and hollow eyes can be seen watching.
The way he's standing, yeah, spooky. Hollow eyes is just how photos come out on reflections sometimes.
Claims that the strange man,
just like the Ed and Lorraine Warren thing we saw at the when you first joined in.
When they took the picture. Destination
they could have just been too focused on the camera.
Now the story is about a
somebody was
kind
standing.
of scare, one that you might not take seriously, but maybe you should. Back in 2003, the movie Final Destination 2 was released, and it featured...
I just watched this movie recently, too.
This classic horror scene involving a...
Anytime I'm driving and I see one of these trucks, I just always think about this movie because of it. Oh my god. Is he gonna show the whole gore? I don't think he will because it's YouTube, but this is literally all I think about whenever I see a log truck. Yep.
Now this movie,
yeah, he cut it right before it happened.
That when the new Final Destination movie was released earlier this year, the movie studio actually put ads on log trucks.
Never. That would be so cool to see IRL. Oh my god.
Now the Final Destination.
Wow. Me and my friend would see some creepy and weird stuff on the hiking trail in the neighborhood, and it was in the forest at night. We one time heard a crying kid. That was probably a kid that was lost. That kid probably died out there. You probably just left some poor child stranded in the woods alone to face the elements. Yeah, funnily enough, the Wendigo that me and my friends saw were on one of the trails in the metro parks. Yeah, dude, trails and woods, spooky nighttime. I love taking night hikes, so that's when we saw the Wendigo, was on one of our night hikes. We weren't intentionally trying to take a night hike. It's just like the sun set too fast because we were having so much fun. Golly, my stomach just had a demon in it. I don't know if the mic picked that up, but that was crazy. But yeah, night hikes are the bomb.
Log truck scene pretty much influenced the...
And the crying child you heard was probably a Wendigo.
Driving habits of a whole generation.
And this is what Final Destination did to the millennials.
Straight up, I said that. I was like, bro, I do not drive behind log trucks because of Final Destination.
Some people didn't see Final Destination 2, or maybe they just didn't take it seriously.
This guy has never watched Final Destination 2.
No, that last one was crazy. Hold on.
Or maybe they...
No, there's no way. That guy is definitely getting fired for driving like that. Drove behind this guy for 23 miles just to feel something. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Yeah, you definitely heard a Wendigo then.
Just didn't.
If you shouted for the kid, it was definitely a Wendigo.
Has never watched Final Destination 2. Because why are we following this jam?
Tori, every single millennial is terrified, and you have, oh my gosh, we're cruising behind the lumber truck.
They have to strap those down.
Oh, I bet they said that in the movie too.
But here's what makes the Final Destination log truck scene especially creepy. Because sometimes it actually happens.
Never.
Behind the Final Destination truck, keeping our distance. For some reason, they're gonna lose it. Swear to God, they're gonna lose the log. Happening! It's happening! It's happening!
No way.
Oh my God, I have my camera.
Lesson learned, if you're ever on the highway and you see a log truck, just stay far
And if
behind.
you're saying, yeah, well, that's not like the movie, the log just fell off the side.
That's still crazy
Even though
because
the
it should.
driver weirdly just kept going.
It shouldn't be
But
able. I mean,
no.
hold on. What's he supposed to do? Is pull over and lift that 1,000-pound log himself back onto the top of the truck?
As I said before, this has actually happened.
Oh my God! That guy is so lucky.
So
That is
it scary?
That was like not enough to get him in the driver's seat. That is crazy. Imagine driving that car and that's how close it was. Wow. Oh, he got Mountain Dew.
Crazy, boy.
That's insane.
So is it scary or just a public service message? Either way, just do not drive behind a log truck.
Yep.
The devil down below.
I didn't think that would actually ever happen, but now that I know it can, I'm especially avoiding log trucks.
Kyle Anthony says that lately he has been hearing strange sounds around his house. Oddly enough, he says that the sounds are coming from beneath his house, in the house's crawl space.
The cat's got in the crawl space, so what else would it be? That's literally an animal. Until he opens that and we see a demon.
What's going on?
No, never.
What he captures makes his blood run cold.
I just saw the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. Watch
No
this.
way. I didn't actually think there'd be anything on. That's a person. That's a whole ass person in your crawl space, dude.
Kyle's camera captures what looks like a person or something hiding in the tiny crawl space underneath his house. Thinking it might be some strange person actually living underneath his home, he goes into his house's crawl space to check it out.
Now, see, POV, if this was my footage, it would be like this. This would be in front of the camera as I go down there.
I can't sleep.
I would show the footage to the police, too. I'd be like, dude, can we do something about this?
There's a security camera. I don't know what
Hey!
I saw.
Get out of my crawl space!
I'm not seeing anything. I don't know what this tarp is. Whether or not there's anything underneath it.
No, that tarp is somebody
I
down
don't
there,
see
dude.
anything. I don't see any signs of life.
If somebody was to sleep down there, they would want to sleep on a tarp, you would think.
I don't see any signs of afterlife.
Afterlife.
I'm gonna get back out of here.
Kyle investigates and even crawls his way into the space underneath his house. But there's just no one there. So what do you think this is? Let me know.
I don't know. I can't really see the mouth on it.
Kyle's camera captures what looks like a person or something.
It looks like a guy in a
hiding in
hoodie.
a tiny crawl space underneath his house. Thinking it might.
Yeah, I can't make out a mouth.
Sensing
Still,
something
that's
bad.
definitely. Ooh.
A guy named Nick takes care of his elderly grandmother who has dementia. One night while his grandmother is having an episode, weird things start to happen around their house.
Granny IRL. Nope. I played that game. This is your you gotta find all the objects to escape. Goes down to his neck. I don't know, man. It just looked like blurry pixels to me. I'm seeing it a lot bigger. Maybe I don't know if you're watching on your phone or a TV or a computer screen, but like for me, like it's bigger and it's too pixelated. Oh, they're watching They're watching Clone Wars. They know peak. Granny, go to bed. I'm trying to watch Clone Wars. Why is the dog growling at Grandma? Oh my god, it's a Roomba. That's literally a Roomba. What are we... what? he even said it's just the Roomba. Okay. Why would you point that out then?
Freaking me out.
Okay, so the dog's growling at the Roomba. Granny, go back to bed. Is he just gonna film the Roomba? Oh no.
Nick's grandmother's dog starts to growl toward
What's crazy is she didn't even react to the dog barking.
the kitchen for no reason. Then the roaming Roomba seems to randomly start and stop, as if it's sensing something right in front of it. But there's nothing there. And finally, something falls from the top of the fridge. Now, as for the randomly stopping Roomba, Nick later shows that the little Roomba is functioning normally, and usually only does this when it is about to collide with something, like a person standing in front of it.
Can you try to step in front of that? So it just does that.
I mean, yeah, but it could have just been malfunctioning.
So
I'm more concerned about Grandma standing there, not even be fazed by the dog barking.
And so in the video, we also see something fall. Well, Nick also explains
Yeah, I know
this,
that's what happens, but
and
I don't know if like your dementia like episode would have you in such a trance that you wouldn't notice the dog barking. I don't know the science of it.
One of my grandma's little angels fell off the fridge last night. My grandma loves to collect little figurines. You see how far back they are. Genuinely. I mean, the significance of an angel falling and not legitimately anything else she has.
Bro's got a
Nick
lot of
says
snacks,
that now
though.
both of his grandmother's dogs have become absolutely petrified of the kitchen. He says that both dogs sit and stare at the kitchen every night and often just refuse to enter that room.
I was watching my show.
He's still watching Clone Wars. Man's dedicated. Dogs are tweaking. There's
nothing there.
But then things get even creepier. Because
Hold on. There's stairs here. It's too blurry, but I feel well. Okay, the stairs start here. I don't know how Roomba sensors work, but I feel like maybe it just stopped because it knows the stairs are ahead. It could have like a recorded memory path after it like runs a few scans. You know? And it was just stopping because it knows the stairs. Well, no, because then it wouldn't clean the whole floor. Oh wait, the Roomba's back. I went too far. Ah! Oh no!
that room.
I was watching my show.
That was a precise click on the timeline there.
There's nothing there.
Oh, hold on, the camera demon's
But
back.
then things get even creepier. Because one night, the Roomba at Nick's grandmother's house again just starts to act very strange.
Man, the ghost just wants some ice, bro.
Whoa.
Dude. I see some pixels moving.
Whoa.
The Roomba's haunted. No, see, it went all the way to the stairs this time. Okay. It's gonna, yep. There goes my theory. Just continues on with his business. Darn clanker. Alright, we got like 6 minutes left.
Yo.
He's really scared of this Roomba, man. The ghost is in the kitchen. He's backing towards the kitchen. Hold on, your grandmother has dementia and you have a Roomba? I feel like that's like a recipe for disaster right there. Like, the chemistry to put hydrogen and oxygen together, it creates water. This creates death. Why? Grandma's gonna step on the Roomba, dude. Nah, that's wild, though. He's just filming the Roomba. I don't understand. This has been Johnny Quest and the case of the haunted Roomba.
Jesus! Now, the Roomba following Nick around and crashing down the stairs is odd enough.
That was
because,
too
well, they're
coincidental.
just not supposed to.
He had the whole Roomba follow him, and then it flips over.
In the kitchen. Nick
Oh my
says
god,
that
it
his
still goes
grandmother
on.
found the Roomba in the living room and placed it back in the kitchen. He says that since this, the Roomba has just not moved again, despite having a full charge. But he
It's
does
broken.
say that his grandma's 2 dogs are still scared of the device and often just stare at it.
They stare at the kitchen not because there's a ghost there, but because they're afraid the Roomba is gonna come. Because the Roomba comes from that room, so they're watching out for the Roomba. Because dogs hate vacuums like that.
End of the road.
And the way it
Sam
flipped
Rossi
over,
is an independent
fishing
truck
string.
driver in Southeast Asia. He regularly posts his
Bro has got the one piece fit on in his purple Jeep.
experiences and
That
adventures
is
as he drives his truck
some
across
serious
the countryside
swag.
of Indonesia. Late one night, Sam is driving his truck along a long, lonely stretch
Why is he
of
not
road
wearing an undershirt? Hold on.
in Indonesia. Late one night, Sam is driving his truck
You'll
along
never
a long,
catch me in
lonely
a
stretch
jacket
of
without
road that
anything
locals
underneath
claim
it.
is haunted by a dark spirit.
That Jeep
Just
takes
after
up
he
the whole
crosses a
goddamn
bridge
road.
in the
Holy
middle
shit.
of nowhere, his truck suddenly breaks down.
Ya bener.
Yeah, probably because it's a
Bener
Jeep.
sampean. Bener sampean. Apa jenenge? Tibake
Oh, it's
ya,
not a Jeep, it's a
tibake
truck.
Mesinku sing keder. Oh, wis tak servis ya, Lur ya.
It's like a whole dump truck. What?
Sam can't understand what's wrong because he says that he's just recently had the truck checked and serviced. And this is when
Yeah, it
things
doesn't mean it still
take
can't break
a
down.
terrifying turn.
Yeah, one piece leather jacket, purple.
Mambune moro-moro mambune gak enak, Lur. Mambu melati campur amis.
Probably your BO soaking through the hoodie without an undershirt on. Damn, he's got the Fast and Furious special Tokyo Drift truck, dude. It's got underglow and everything.
Sing ambu amis, Lur yo. Ayo. Sapa?
Probably it smells fishy, probably because you're driving over a river, dude. That is... Jesus Christ, that actually gave me a jump scare. Nah. Stellar editing, though. Creepy video. Bro. That is such a cool dump truck.
And peers under his truck, only to see someone's bare feet that seem to be floating just above the pavement on the other side. But when he checks...
That's his friend, okay? Like, we didn't see any camera angles of him inside the truck too well, because this is a different day. He doesn't have the one-piece jacket on. That's his friend hanging off the edge of the truck. They're like, hey, let's make a spooky video.
After
then, by the time it takes him to walk around the truck, his friend ran away.
Sam decides to get out of there and go find some help.
Yeah, let's just leave the truck in the middle of
Scary
the road.
videos. Now, these are videos that kind of fit this scary genre, but they're kind of goofy or funny. Maybe just goofy. Anyway.
But those legs definitely jump scared me.
First up, a man spots something terrifying peering at him from the corner of his door frame.
Oh my god, it's a bird. No, that's actually creepy. Looks like The Grudge. Nice.
And then it was just his cat. But how did it get up there? Was it something supernatural? Nah, it wasn't. It wasn't anything supernatural. Next, we move on to something really scary that actually makes
Oh
its
my
way
god, it's Asmund Gould's
inside
house.
The door. The result is truly disturbing.
I'm gonna cry.
Trapped with the demon.
Some say that this unfortunate woman never made it out of that room. And
She
then
never
some
made
say
it out.
She just stepped on that roach. Continuing
She's got
on.
the salt gun.
Sometimes we hear about strange things that are said to be the result of paranormal activity, but we only have the story and experience of the person who witnessed it. Case in point.
Nah, bro's tweaked out. He probably was so scared till he checked the security cameras. That's fire. Look at the cat peeking around. That's
Afterwards,
awesome.
this very scared guy watched the CCTV, and he felt like an idiot, I would assume. Now, finally, if you believe in strange creatures and cryptids,
Oh,
the
here we
road
go.
maintenance crew in Australia is right there with you.
Hang on a goddamn minute. Hang on a goddamn minute. There's a fucking what? Where the fuck are we going?
Anyway, thanks so much for watching.
Nice.
Please like and subscribe, and hopefully, I'll see you back again next time.
Hell yeah. Nuke's Top 5, everybody. W stream. We're going to bed now. Tomorrow we should be streaming one of my horror games that I never finished. Hopefully, if it's saved. I wiped my computer like a while ago. But it was on Steam, and usually your saves are kind of backed up internet-wise. So I'll check the save before starting the stream. If not, we'll pivot and do something else spooky. So